What we doing? All right, there we go. What we got? What did I miss? I just got a class. What did I miss? What we doing? Let's go, baby. What's up with the secondary, man? Oh my goodness, man! The secondary is crazy. Bucks defense is good, man. The Bucks defense is really good. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Please tell me what I missed. First down. Come on, we gonna win, right? We got it. We up 24-10, right? We up 24-10, right? We up 24-10, right? We up 24-10. We dominate, baby. We dominate. Let's get it, baby. I told you. Let me stop. We dominate, though. We up 24-10. We up 24-10. What did I miss? Because the Bucks is up 24-10, right? The Bucks up 24-10. We beating Buffalo in Buffalo. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I can't. I'm not looking at the screen, but I see 24-10. I can't because I'm trying to get there. We up 24-10, right? I told we surprising Buffalo, right? We surprising them, right? I am shocked that the Bucks scored 24 points. Let me give me some shout outs, man. Who we got in the building? We got Mr. Toxic Black. We got Jay Young. We got Zach Jarvis, Brent O'Neill, Jonathan Brutus, Malcolm Harvey, 239 roster, E. Jitty. What's up, 239? I ain't never seen you in here. Who else we got in the building? We got Ray PTV, Grizzlo, Levon Carson. What's up, buddy? Malcolm Harvey, I see you. Jump Juice. Jump, Judith, and jump. Hank, I see you, baby. Riz Ty, Style, Styles is Styles, right? Yeah, Styles. What's up, buddy? We got Sean. Robin for Christ. What's up, buddy? Tony. What's up, man? Long time no see. Bucket with your girl. Buck for life. Who else we got in the building? We got a lot of people in the building. Game Day, TB, King Cook, Kimberly Watson. So the Bucks winning, right? The Bucks, Justin, what's up, buddy? The Bucks winning. I told y'all. Let me stop. The Bucks winning though. We up 24-10, right? Am I reading that right? Am I reading that right? The Bucks are up 24-10. The Bucks winning, right? We winning. We winning. Exclusive Garvey. Oh yeah, okay, we losing. Okay. Oh, we losing 24-10. Baker Mayfield got away from a sack. Man, it's so crazy. This is really interesting with the Bucks right now. I've been watching the game. I've been joking around, folks. I know we losing. I've been watching this game very closely. Something's going on here, man. I'm not understanding what the Bucks are trying to do overall, but I will say this. I've been joking around the whole time. I know we've been losing. I've been watching it when I was in class. Let me tell you something. The Bucs got some serious problems in that secondary. Outside of Winfield Jr., man, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed outside of Winfield. Outside of Winfield Jr., I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with the coaching staff. The running game's a little bit better. Baker Mayfield doing his moxie stuff, running around. I get it, but something's going on with this team. I don't like it. I'm watching the game. I'm quietly watching the game while I was in class, and I'm watching it as this thing play out. If it wasn't for the defense, this game would be 24-0. If it wasn't for the defense, this game would be 24-0. Literally. No, the offense don't get it. They don't understand how to move the ball. No. The defense is keeping the Bucs in the game, bro. The Bucs running the ball, 13 carries for 67 yards. That's what Baker Mayfield scrambling, whatever. But something's going on with the Bucs offense, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Baker Mayfield almost threw 2 picks. It's like, I don't like it, man. I don't like it. It's just weird. I mean, he's trying, like Baker Mayfield, he's try hard, but it's just not enough, man. In the route, you just saw it on 3rd and 4. They can't even get a 3rd and 4. Baker Mayfield got a clean pocket. This is a clean pocket. What is he moving around for like that? Stay in the pocket, fam. It's a clean pocket. What you doing? Evan can't get no separation from Benton. Like this about to get ugly, folks. This about to get ugly, man. That was a clean pocket. And what did Baker Mayfield do? Christian Benford is blanketing Mike Evans, and for whatever reason, Mike Evans can't separate. This is what I was trying to tell you about Mike Evans. He at a point right now, he has to be physical to separate. You rarely gonna see him be separation. He's never been a separation receiver. Now it's getting worse. The return on investment for Mike Evans is you can't pay that guy. You can't give him $25 million at this stage of his career. Mike Evans will be a great option for the Ravens, the Chiefs, any team that's like trying the Lions. But for the Bucs, we're just a middling team with a really good defense, and the defense is starting to fall apart. That was a clean pocket, folks. That was a clean pocket. He came out of the pocket for no reason. Why did he do that? Why did he come out of the pocket? Stay in the pocket, fam. There was no pressure in front of you. Why did you slide to the pressure? Why did you run out of the pocket? Stay in the pocket. Stand tall in the pocket and be patient. Remember, it's a timing offense. So guess what? It's 3rd and 4. The O-line did their job. They put everybody around. They pushed everybody outside of Baker Mayfield. And what did he do? He looked around, eyes came down, went to the left, and the linebacker waiting on him, or the slot guy, whatever it was. Like what? Just stay there for a second and let things develop a little bit longer, because you gotta have a feel of pocket awareness. I mean, what? There was no reason for him to run out of the pocket. He could have stayed right there, stood tall, and let everything kind of play itself out. But instead, he was like, I ain't stand. It's almost like he's been programmed to get rid of the ball at a certain time, and when he don't, it's a wrap. If the Bills score right here, folks, it's going to be game, set, match. If the Bills score right here, it's game, set, match. The Bucs don't have the offense to come back. I told y'all about this offense, and I don't like it. Dave Canales is nowhere near better than better than Byron Leftwich. Nowhere near it. I'm just saying. The defense gonna have to get a turnover. It's so funny. The energy. This is interesting. I want to get y'all take on this. The energy that we gave Winston for turning the ball over. But you gotta admit, Tom Brady and Jameis Winston was more productive than Baker Mayfield. It's not even close. Let's keep it real. I know we joke about Winston and we make fun of him, and we made fun of Brady last year. But let's be real. Both of those guys were way more productive than Baker Mayfield. Way more. And people actually they actually rather would have Baker Mayfield over Brady and Winston. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? I will take Brady and Winston over Baker Mayfield any day. Because at least with those two guys, we're going to be productive. That's crazy how people say, I take Baker Mayfield. That is over Brady. Are you kidding me? Where'd y'all get this from? We're talking football. I'm just saying. Look at Josh Allen, just making plays and just doing things. If the Bills score right here, it's a wrap. This is crazy. People was actually thought that Baker Mayfield was a highly productive quarterback. Where did y'all get this from? What information did y'all get this? If the Buffalo Bills score right here, it is game, set, match. It is game, set, match, folks. The defense got to do something. The defense got to do something. Got to save the day again. You give me, I'll take Tom Brady and Jameis Winston. I'll take Ryan Fitzpatrick over Baker Mayfield. Are you kidding me? And people really thought he was better than Tom Brady and Jameis Winston. You crazy? Are you kidding me? And you know, I can't even get mad at the defense. And they trying. They trying. The defense trying, man. And Kalaji Clancy, this is what I was worried about him. In some games, he's going to be irrelevant because he don't have the size sometimes. He's just going to get dominated. And like Clancy really not doing anything. The defense trying, man.
This is where Diggs just has the option to just kind of work the leverage of the defender. And quarterbacks hold on as long as he can. He went in, he went back out, he goes back in. And Davis holding on there as long as he can himself in coverage on an island against one of the best receivers in the league.
The defense trying, man. You got to give it to the defense, man. They trying, bud. They trying. They doing what they can, man. But they can't stop Buffalo all night long. They can't do that. We know that. They can't stop Buffalo for the rest of the game. Buffalo is just too much offensively. Look, the defense is going to do what they got to do. But the problem is, can the Bucs keep up? That's the problem. I don't know, folks. This is interesting. Watching this game play out, and it's like, what can the Bucs really do? You know, Baker Mayfield, he's limited. Now the Bucs inside the 5-yard line again. Mike Evans, I don't know what's going on with that situation. Even if the Bucks score a field goal or a touchdown right here, do you really believe they're gonna continuously stop Buffalo? The defense gonna stop them here and there, but it's almost like when Buffalo want to score, they'll score. And why is Mike Evans not involved in the offense? Like they got Christian Benford guarding him, and he's guarding him. This remind me of the Browns game, but Buffalo has a better offense. Remember David, number 23, last year in Cleveland, a young cornerback, third round pick in the Cleveland game. He was guarding Mike Evans, and I was just trying to figure out why he can't get away from that rookie. So this season, in this game, it reminds me of that situation. Number 47, I think he's a rookie. Is he undrafted or something like that? Sticking to Mike Evans like glue. This is weird, man. Get the ball to Mike Evans, man. The Bucks got to score right here, man. Let's be real. And so, okay, look, when the defense is going to be sporadic. Overall, they're good, but they're sporadic as hell. That third down conversion right there that Carlton Davis stopped Stephon Diggs, that was Josh Allen trying to force the ball to Stephon Diggs. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. He could have threw it to somebody else and got the first down. He's just trying to keep Diggs happy. You know, the pre-Madonna receivers, he's trying to keep Diggs happy. You know, Diggs, A.J. Brown, they get frustrated. Jamar Chase. If they just would have just played like they've been playing before, that would have been a first down. But he was 2 plays in a row. He force-fed Stephon Diggs. He's trying to keep him happy. That's what that is. That's the reason why they get the third down. He's just trying to force feed. We need a long touchdown pass right here. Why do we even run the ball? It don't even make any sense. But this is what I was worried about Kalaji Clancy. Some games he's just going to be irrelevant because the sheer size of the guards are just going to stop him a lot of the times. He's going to have to rush from the outside. They're going to have to line him up at the 5 technique or maybe the outside 4 technique or 5 technique. Line him up on the outside like they do Aaron Donald. Because keeping Clancy in the middle is not productive for him in games like this. Why they keep trying to run the ball? What is going on here? They just keep trying to run the. What is this? Oh my god, I'm confused. I'm not confused, but this is what are they doing? They keep trying to run the ball and it's not working. You have to throw the ball. The Bucks are 0 for 7 on 3rd and 7 plus. Throw the freaking ball past the first down sticks. You throw the ball 6 yards. 3rd and 7, you throw a 6-yard route. It was too easy. Dog, the Buffalo read that so easy. You see how easy that was? They read that so easy. There was no threat down the field. Dang it, man. 3rd and 7, you throw a 6-yard route. third and 7, you throw a 6-yard route. What we doing here? You notice Bucks in the second half or the third quarter offense is stagnant and irrelevant. The first half, they look pretty decent, a kind of little bit. Then the second half and the third quarter specifically, Sean McDermott goes in there, makes some adjustments. And what do Dave Canales do? Like, what's going on here, man? What kind of adjustments is the Bucks offense making in the second half? In the last 3 games, what have y'all seen in the Bucks in the second half with this offense? What have y'all seen? What's up, Josh? This thought it was third and 7. You throw a 6-yard route. You're not even looking past the sticks. Chris Godwin is not a yak guy. Why? Why can't you design plays for Chris Godwin to go 9 yards, 8 yards? What's up with the third and 7, 6-yard throw? The Bucks are 0 for 6 on third and 7 or more. When you saw that third down, that shows you the prime example of the third and manageable offense. It's not good in today's NFL. The keep moving forward offense. They had 2 running plays and a throw for 6 yards. So you had 3 downs to get 10 yards. You got 9. 3 yards per play. When they showed that replay of that route concept, it was a simple route concept. It was a one-man read. It was a one-man read. Chris Godwin, crossing route, 6 yards. And it's not like the Bills was pressuring Baker right there. That play could have been designed further down the field. He's not even looking at Mike Evans. We need more weapons. Where's the young guys? Trey Palmer, Raheem. The Bucks don't know how to use their young guys. If the Bills going to look at the Bills, okay, you're going to get on Stephon Diggs. Okay, cool. We got Shakur and Gabriel Davis and Dalton Kincaid. Where's Cade Otton? This is getting bad, folks. This is getting bad every week. The Bucks are 1-3 the last 4 games. The Bucks are 1-3 these last 4 games, and it's getting worse. Ever since that Saints game, it's getting worse. 1-3 going into the game. I feel sorry for the Bucks defense because they're actually good too. 118 passing yards. 118. Come on, in today's NFL, that's terrible. Bucks need a turnover. They're trying to keep Diggs happy. He gets frustrated when he don't get catches. Woo. Winfield Jr. almost got that interception. One 118 passing yards, fam. They keep trying to feed the ball to Diggs because he crybaby. He a crybaby. Come on, defense, get off the field. Dang it. Golly, man. Come on, young man. You'll be all right. Logan Hall, irrelevant. Joe Tryon, irrelevant. The only problem with Clancy, sometimes he's just too small. The Bucs defense need to get a turnover, man. 8 penalties for 45 yards. The Bucs defense, man, they trying, man. I ain't even mad at them, to be honest with you. I mean, the Bills just taking their time. They're going right down the field. Josh Allen making plays. They had a deep shot too. Dalton Kincaid on the deep shot. He had him. If you look down at Ryan Neal with Dalton Kincaid, Ryan Neal having a hard time with Dalton Kincaid. The Bucs defense tired. Where's Devin White? They put a stat up with the Bucs, right? They said Levante David had 10 tackles, 2 games in a row. Or 10 tackles, two games in a row. And they had Devin White with 4 games with 5 or more tackles. I don't even know why Buffalo's throwing the ball around like this. They could just literally run this game to the zero. That play by Josh Allen was terrible. Why did you snap the ball? There was no need to snap that ball. And first of all, you could have just threw the ball away. It's almost like they trying to prove something against the Bucs. I don't know what it is. And I can't even get mad at the defense. They playing hard as they can. They are. But they had to put a stat up. They said, well, yeah, Devin White has had 5 tackles in 4 straight games. 5 tackles? That's it? Levante David had 20 tackles in 2 games. That's a lot. Where do the Bucs go from here? The Bucs got to stop doing the zone stuff, man. I mean, they playing more man this game, but still, man, Ryan Neal having a hard time with Dalton Kincaid, man. We got to get a tight end, folks. We got to get an explosive tight end. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. I like K Dot. He cool, but he a jag, man. We got 1 quarter, man. 1 quarter left, and Baker Mayfield has 118 passing yards. We got to get a tight end, man. There's a lot of things. This is all I'm trying to explain to y'all. The Bucs are not going anywhere major, man, because we got too many flaws. There's too many flaws with this team, man. They need a tight end, a running back. They need some more speed on receiver. They need interior work. They need another safety. couple corners, maybe. They're just too much, man. It just and the great thing about it is the Bucks going to be much in a much better situation next year to make some moves. I would say that they'll be in a much better situation. Why they keep throwing the ball to Diggs? It's almost like when they don't throw the ball to Diggs, the offense look way better. They keep trying to force feed Diggs. They should punt this ball. Don't play no freaking zone. They're gonna punt it. Smart move. Yeah, the probability says punt the ball. You don't go for that right there in that case. You up by 14, you're controlling the game. You don't go for that. You punt the ball. That's a good that's a good that's a good decision by Sean McDermott. You don't go for it in that situation. The game is you in control of the game. You don't need to do nothing extra. Now if it was like 24-20, yeah, but it's 24-10. You don't need to go for it. The Bucks offense hasn't done anything in the second half. Your defense is playing really good. You don't do that. Oh my gosh, bro. Another good punt. Oh man. The Bucks offense just oh man, we think everything going well for the Buffalo Bills. The kicking, special teams return, the offense, the defense, man. If it wasn't for Winfield Jr., this would be 24-3. If it wasn't for Winfield Jr., it'd be 24-3. And what I say? I said 24-6. God, Lee, man. Buffalo just they doing what they want to do. Let's see if Dave Canales open up. Let's see if he open up. I mean, he ain't got no choice now, right? Might as well open up. It's all good, man. I mean, look, you really can't get mad. I'm not mad. I mean, I had Buffalo in it anyway. I mean, so here's the team stats: 190 yards total offense for the Bucks, 118 passing, 72 rushing, 5 yards to play, 9 first downs, 3 for 10 on third down, 38 plays, 1 sack allowed, 5 points, 8 penalties for 45 yards. Time of possession 19 minutes. The Bills got 100 yards rushing. Man, I pass rush, man. Oof. My goodness. I hope Baker Mayfield don't turn the ball over, man. He got to Baker Mayfield has gotten away with a few turnovers, like turnover worthy plays, but that's not a real hardcore stat. But 2 picks could have happened already. I hope he don't need to turn the ball over. He needs to stay within the game, man. The game's still in reach though. The Bucks can have a good fourth quarter. Finish strong, man. We don't need a safety. We don't need an interception. Golly, bro. The line's starting to break down now, man. This is getting bad, bro. The line's starting to fall apart. Why can't he see the field correctly when he has a clean pocket? Good. He had time to throw again. It's like Buffalo knows exactly what we're doing, and we're not throwing the ball down the field for whatever reason. Oh my gosh. Almost had another pick. Oh my good. Oh my good. Oh my goodness. Almost another pick. Almost another pick. That's three. Oh my gosh. Wait, no, God went again. He ran the same play again. The same play, Godwin crossing route. Oh my goodness. That's three. Almost. Oh my goodness. That should have been a pick. What is Baker Mayfield doing? I mean, the same exact Chris Godwin crossing route. What is that? He literally stirred him down. Jordan Poyer was waiting on it. Remember the other third and four, the third and seven, it was Mika Hyde. Mika Hyde was waiting on it. And now the same play again on the opposite side, from left to right, Jordan Poyer was sitting on it. Jordan Poyer was sitting on it. So both safeties came down inside 10 yards to wait for a crossing route. Let's rewind this, folks. Let's rewind this. Chris Godwin in the series before, third and seven, crossing route. Mika Hyde was right there. 6-yard route. Next series, third and four, Chris Godwin from the left side goes from left to right, crossing route. This time was a 5-yard crossing route on third and four. Jordan Poyer comes down and read the play perfect. That should have been a pick. And that would have been game, set, match. Oh my goodness. What was he? And you notice, even before that throw, did you notice the Bills D lineman jumped up in Baker Mayfield's face and he couldn't see, so he had to wait for Godwin to cross his face? Did y'all notice that? Did y'all notice that? Go back and look at that play. Baker Mayfield, and the reason why he pump faked, folks, the D lineman, I think it was Shaq Lawrence, number 90, Lawrence, I think his name is. He jumped up in his face. And that made Baker Mayfield pause for a second because he can't see. He couldn't see. Chris Godwin was open on the break, but he had to wait for Chris Godwin to cross right in the middle so he can see. Go back and watch that play, folks. The D lineman, he was like 6'4", jumped up, put his arms in the air right when Baker Mayfield was going to throw the ball. So the D linemen are taught now in this offense with going against Baker Mayfield, get right when he about to throw, put your hands up. So that's why he pump faked, because he couldn't see. Go back and watch the play, folks. Go back and watch that play. Number 90, Shaq Lawson, put his hands up. Baker Mayfield was like, oh man, which made him double pump, and Chris Godwin came across the field right into Jordan Poyer. My goodness, man. Did y'all see that play? Did y'all see that play? Go back and watch that play, folks. This is the microcosm of Baker Mayfield. And let me say this. Now I'm reading the comments, and I don't want to like read them all, but there's some good points being made. There's some good points being made. It's funny. The perception of quarterbacks is so interesting. Um, Brady people jumped on Brady, talking noise about Brady this and Brady that and Brady this. But one thing I will say about Brady last year, he still was productive to a degree. I mean, he wasn't this bad. And even before Tom Brady talked about Winston, oh, you can't make this up. See, the Bills got other receivers catching the ball. It's Greg Gaines. Look at the pressure. Where the pressure at? Where the pressure at, man? Oh, yeah, almost got there. But yeah. Um, it's funny. It's funny how this works, man. At least Brady was productive to a degree, and you can talk noise about Winston his interceptions, but guess what? He was hyper productive. Him and Brady was hyper productive. 2019, 2020, 2021, hyper productive with the receivers. This is why and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all from a football perspective. Baker Mayfield is not better than James Winston. He's not better than last year's Tom Brady. Nowhere close. He's not even close to neither one of those guys. Neither one. Neither one of those guys. He's not better than neither one of those guys. He's not as productive as neither one of those guys. Even Brady last year was more productive than this. I'm just keeping it real. Come on, Bucks defense. Oh, here we go. Bucks defense got to make a stop right here. You want to stay in the game. Josh Allen gonna run it. Watch. They got to watch for the run. They're gonna punt it again. Yep. Yes, sir. Same exact scenario. They're gonna punt it again. They dominating the game. Hey, look, punt the ball. The Bucks ain't doing nothing. Come on, man. Get the offense going, man. Get some shots down the field. Yeah, it's now or never, man. It's now or never. It's almost like Buffalo and kind of took their foot off the pedal. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my gosh. He almost fumbled that. It's like, oh, what is the Bucks doing? Inside the 5 again. Oh my goodness, boy. Oh my God. That would have been a disaster. Something is not right with this team, man. I mean, this is just bad, man. In Buffalo, it's almost like I guarantee you, if we score, the Buffalo gonna score. Don't you see it coming? If we go down here and score a field goal or touchdown, Buffalo gonna turn around and score. We ain't stopping. Like, come on, man. Yeah, Baker is not. He's not better than last year's Tom Brady, 2021 Tom Brady. He's not better than the 2020 Tom Brady. He's not better than 2019 Winston, 2018. He's not better than neither one of those guys. And to be quite frank, I would take both of those guys over Baker Mayfield right now. Right now. I will take Winston and Brady right now over Baker Mayfield. Because we know what both quarterbacks can do. Especially with this defense and how they playing. Oh. Oh, come on, bro. Because you mean to tell me Brady and Winston put up numbers with Godwin and Evans, and Baker Mayfield can't? Put up numbers and points. Winston and Tom Brady. And for some strange reason, Baker Mayfield struggling. I'm just saying. Don't make any sense. Brady and Winston is more productive than Baker Mayfield with these receivers. People really thought Baker Mayfield was better than Tom Brady and Jameis Winston. You crazy? This just proves the point of the Baker fans. They just don't get it. At least with Winston and Brady, they're gonna throw the ball to Evans. It's crazy, man. Look at the last 4 possessions, bro. The last 3 possessions. They can't move the ball. Throw the ball down the field. It's almost like Buffalo knows exactly what the Bucks are doing. It's almost like the Bucks don't have anything else. They don't have anything else on offense to do. I mean, come on, Trey Palmer, you got to catch that. Turn your hands out, palms out, man. Throw the ball down the field, man. Another check down. Good job. Speed up. Get the offense going. Why won't Rashad White just be a third down running back? Why is he every down? He's not an every down back. 39 yards rushing. That's it. 39 yards rushing. Don't turn the ball over. There we go. Oh my gosh, bruh. Oh man, this is crazy. Man, this is crazy, bruh. Man, are you kidding me, man? What? That wasn't no hole, man. Oh man, this is crazy. Right when we get a big play, holding call. Come on, man. Come on, O line. Don't turn the ball over. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh, bruh. This is just utterly disgusting, man. They can't even get the ball. Man, when they get the ball down the field, penalty. That wasn't even a hold. That wasn't even a hold. That was not a hold. He just fell down. Come on, get the ball down the field, man. All these check. Why Baker Mayfield can't throw the ball down the field? Get the ball down the field. 3rd and 4. Here we go. Why the Bucks taking their time? Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, that's a catch. Did he catch that? Oh wow. Man, come on, man. Stat pad. That's a good catch. Oh, yeah, here we go. Moving the ball. Now, doing all this, you got to score a touchdown. Espinosa, AJ Espinosa. AJ Espinosa. I knew he was going to happen. What is he waiting on? What was Baker waiting on, man? Fan, throw the ball. Bruh. 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 This is bad. And Baker Mayfield took off again. Step up to the right. Step up to the right. Don't step to the left. He like going to the left. There we go. That was a terrible throw. Catch a break on that one. Johnson been having a bad season. He getting tortured. Got lucky on that one. I done seen worse calls than that. Oh, Payne Durham. Payne Durham. Catch the ball, fam. Come on, Payne Durham. You my guy. I had you on the Bucks team. You got to make a play right there, man. Hold on to the ball, man. The Bucks can't move the ball down the freaking field. They taking forever to get down the field. I mean, come on, man. This is like a 7-minute drive to basically barely be over the 50, 12 plays, 53 yards. 6 minutes. My goodness. What are the Bucks doing? That was gonna be a pick. If that ball wouldn't have been, if he wouldn't have got distracted, that ball would have been a pick, folks. Goodness gracious, bro. 12, 13 plays. I'll take James any day over Baker Mayfield. Any day. Throw the ball down the field. Boy, another break. That was a face mask. My goodness, bro. That's 2 4th downs. Got to get that touchdown. Oh, that's 2 4th downs that the Bucks been bailed out on. Now they want to throw it to the end zone. That's a lot of plays, man. This is a lot of plays, bruh. It's a lot of plays, bruh. The Bucks been bailed out twice on 4th down, bruh. This is bad. Jesus Christ. I mean, how many plays they need to score a touchdown? What is going on here? Another 4th and 10. Oh my gosh. Kick the field goal. They keep running the same old out routes. They keep running the same plays. The ball was thrown late. Two first downs on this drive on 4th down. We got a lot to talk about, folks. I mean, my goodness. I haven't seen a drive like this in so long, man. I heard that bucket with your girl. You playing pretty decent. Where did they get that from? Anything to protect Baker. You're not playing good, man. Got the ball back with what, now? Like 9 minutes on the clock? $21 for 37, 192 yards. There we go. We ain't done. Let's go. Let's go. It bounced off the shoulder pads. Off the shoulder pad. He did. He sure did push though. Goodness gracious, how many plays that was? Oh my gosh, bro. Damn. This is weird, man. This is super weird. Super weird game. It ain't over yet, folks. That Bucks defense. Yeah. A trick shot touchdown, two of them. Oh my goodness. This is weird. This is a weird game, folks. He still can't separate. Oh my gosh. Two trick shot completions, bro, back to back. One off the shoulder pad, one off a ricochet. That defense, though, we might be able to pull this thing out. We might be able to pull this out, folks. We just might be able to pull this game out. I'm just saying. Yo, Buffalo they got to get the first downs. We just might be able to pull this thing out. So here's the scenario. Let's just say Buffalo has another 4th and 4 with about 2 minutes in 2 minutes and about 6 seconds. 4th and like 5. Do Buffalo go for it? This has been a weird game. This has been a super weird game. And somehow the Bucs are still in it. This is weird, folks. Somehow, some way, the Bucs are in the game. Somehow, some way. Oh yeah, the pressure on Buffalo. The pressure is on. Hey, look, the Bucs playing with house money right now. 2 4th down conversions on penalties. On penalties. 2 4th down conversions on penalties. I'm telling you, it's gonna be 4th and like 2 or 4th and 3. What is Buffalo gonna do? Off the helmet. Another ball that was tipped. It ain't over yet, folks. Oh, the spread was 9.5, under 40, over under 43. Oh, okay. So we at what, 40? Oh, we at 42. Oh. Oh, so that's the spread. 43, huh? Is Buffalo gonna run the ball? Buffalo in trouble, man. We get that ball back. I'm just saying. We might pull this thing out. We just might be able to pull this thing out. Now, if Buffalo got a 4th down, they more than likely gonna punt the ball and make Baker Mayfield drive the field. They'll be a fool to go for it because I'm telling you, if they go for it, they don't get it, we're gonna get this game. We're gonna win. If they don't get this 4th down, we're gonna win. Weird game, folks. Weird game. 2 tip passes, man. Fumble, interception, anything that can happen. Here we go. 3rd and 4. So the over under was 43. And what a coincidence. It's 24-18, 42 points. Super interesting game. Buffalo had complete control of this game. And somehow, some way, we down by 6. Here we go, folks. This is the game right here. Let's go. Let's go. Money. Come on, Todd Bowles. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, the spread was 5.5. Bingo. The Buffalo up by 6. Come on. Come on. 3rd and 5. The game ain't over. We get this stop. It's going to be trouble. God damn it. 3rd down. Dang it. Ugh. Dang it, man. On 3rd down. Dang it. Come on, Todd. You know how to do that. Didn't have to do that. You could have just played, just could have played coverage. You could have just played coverage. Come on, Todd. That's where you play coverage at, right there. God dang it. You gotta play coverage right there. In that situation, you don't blitz. Situational game, in-game management. You didn't need the blitz. The pressure was on Buffalo. You got to make Josh Allen make a play. Dang it. In-game management. In-game management. You didn't need the blitz. You should have put the pressure on Josh Allen to make a good read. Come on, Todd Bowles. You should have blitzed the linebacker, not the nickel. In-game management, bro. You didn't need the blitz. You got to make Josh Allen make a play reading the defense. And then you blitz the guy that was guarding Stephon Diggs. It was a hot read. Simple. What you do that for? The game ain't over yet, though. Dang it, man. You didn't have to blitz the nickel. You got to make Josh Allen make that read. Jesus Christ, man. Why did you do that? Man, that was a bad call. You didn't need the blitz right there. Just play coverage and make him make a read. And if he's going to beat you with his leg, that's fine. Dang it, man. Oh, man. I didn't like that 3rd down call, man. I didn't like that 3rd down call. Blitz the linebackers, not the nickel off. They had trips left. and you blitz from that. Why didn't you blitz from the right side? Why you didn't blitz Josh Allen's right side? Why are you gonna blitz him on the side where the receivers at? Where he can make a hot read. They too good for that. Todd Bowles coaching defense, but man, he just not a. For whatever reason, his coaching is weird. Game ain't over yet, folks. Throw the ball down the field. Throw it to Mike. Tip ball. Touchdown. They got no timeouts though, so everything's got to be on the outside. You gonna do a Hail Mary? You know, I never understood why defenses play prevent defense in these situations. Play your regular defense. You give up yards, you get close enough. Touchdown. Tip ball. And the ball been kind of bouncing around up in the air like that. They're gonna play prevent defense, and that ball gonna go down the middle of the field. Man, this is crazy, man. The ball been kind of quirky though in the air. That tip ball touchdown. Then y'all gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be laughing then, huh? Tip ball touchdown. Middle of the field. All right, you gotta throw the ball down the field now. You can't. I don't know. You gotta throw the ball down the field, right? The short passes ain't gonna work, fam. What is man? Come on, bruh. 24 for 40. Yeah, a lot of the yards came in the fourth quarter, man. He had like 118 yards in the fourth quarter, like beginning of the fourth quarter, and a lot of it was kind of like, you know, oh God, we almost had that. I thought God was gonna catch that. I thought Chris God was gonna get that. He didn't see it. Oh my gosh! Oh man! Fail! Oh my goodness! If he would have looked up a little bit, oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh, Godwin! Oh my goodness! If he would have turned around 1 second earlier, he would have tracked that ball and got it. Dang! That close, folks. That close. From being 24-24, kicking the game with an extra point. That close, folks. Oh, that was close. Well, yeah, well, folks. So Baker finished the game. 25 for 42, 237 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Um, he had about 3 turnover-worthy plays, if you want to call that a stat. Rashad White, 9 carries, 35 yards, 4.3 yards a carry. Baker Mayfield, 3 rushes for 19 yards. Godwin, 1 for 14. So as a whole, let's go down the whole. Let's go down this whole stat for a second here. For a second, right? Total yards, Bucks 302 yards. Buffalo 427. Passing yards, Baker Mayfield 224. Buffalo 312. Rushing yards, Bucks 78. Buffalo 115. Yards per play, 4.9 Bucks. Bills 6.3. First down, 17 first downs for the Bucks. Two on fourth down, by the way. 26 for Buffalo. 4 for 15 on third down. Buffalo 7 for 13 on third down. Bucks 1 for 1 on fourth down. Bills 0 for 1. 0 for 1. Total plays, Bucks 62. Buffalo 68. Sacks allowed. Bucks allowed 3 sacks. Buffalo allowed 2. The Bucks punted the ball 6 times. Buffalo punted 4 times. 11 penalties, 74 yards. Some crucial penalties for the Bucks. Buffalo had 9 for 86, and a couple of those came on fourth down when the game was pretty much should have been over. Josh Allen threw an interception. Baker had no interceptions. Time of possession, 28 minutes and 3 seconds. Tampa, Buffalo, 31 minutes and 57 seconds. So, Rashad White, 7 catches for 70 yards. Godwin, 5 for 54. Mike Evans, 3 for 39. Auden, 4 for 27. Palmer, 3 for 22. Edmonds, 2 for 16. Raheem Jarrett, 1 for 9. Payne Durham with a terrible drop. Ryan Neal had 10 tackles. Jamel Dean had 8. Levante had 6 tackles, 8 assisted. Devin White had 5 tackles, 4 assisted. Carlton Davis had 5 tackles. Anthony Nelson had 4 tackles and a sack. Yaya had a sack. William Golson with an interception. Kalaji Clancy did not show up, unfortunately. Devin Tompkins, 2 kick returns for 44 yards. no punt returns. Chase McLaughlin, 1 for 2 on field goals. Jake Kamada, 6 punts, averaged 50 yards a punt. So I'm going to open up the locker room. Let's hear your thoughts. You know how this works. Super chats get you right in right away. Buffalo dominated the game for 3.5 quarters. And when the Bucks went in panic mode, that's when they started making plays. But they had 2 first downs on that touchdown drive, and Baker Mayfield's last 2 throws were trick shots. Interesting. What's going on, baby girl?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Just me and you. You super chat, so super chats get you right in the door. The rest of them gotta wait. They're gonna be waiting for a while.
Oh, wow. Well, I just want to say I see now why Tom Brady had to leave last year. As much as Tom got on the offensive line, as much as he tried to motivate the team, he was pretty much on offense that I seen trying to motivate anybody. And it
Right.
got to a point where he was like, I got to stop because they're not listening to me.
Mm-hmm.
When Bruce Arians was the coach, the team had a whole different swagger. Because it's one thing for the quarterback to do it, but when your head coach can do it too, and he can lead and has had results with different teams of leading, that's the results you're going to get. What you see out of this team as of now, this year, when you are down 14 points and your offense hasn't been good the past few weeks, all I see is people sitting down. I don't see communication. I don't see nobody trying to fire nobody up. I don't see no captains doing nothing either. And that's
Mm-hmm.
all the captains involved. Nobody's doing anything. So, what are they waiting for? You can say you practice good all week. It doesn't matter if the results aren't in the game. You cannot tell me y'all sit down and y'all watch film. You go out there, you fix it, and then you still have the same problems week after week. That means you're just average. What are you doing to be over average? I get it. You got a short week. The Bills did too. The Bills look like they back in business by the way they was playing.
Yeah, 3.5 quarters. They pretty much dominated.
And they was without their top tight end. It's crazy to me how like Chris Godwin was the leading wide receiver. They showed the stat chart of Josh Allen. All his receivers was over 50 yards.
Mm-hmm.
All five of them were over 50 yards. That's that.
You know, as I watch the game progress, it's pretty evident that I think we can all agree. I believe we can all agree that I think this kind of like is the icing on the cake. I know there's a lot left in the season, but the way this team is built and so one-sided, or so many different sides to this team, I'm gonna say this throughout the season for the rest of the season. And I'm gonna say this in all caps. And I don't want nobody to get offended or anything like that. I love my team. I root for my team. I go to the games as much as I can, right? But let me make this clear for this season. And I'm going to talk to the group of Buck fans, and this is not towards everybody. This only applies. If it don't apply to you, let it fly. But I want to make this clear. So the group of Buck fans that had these high expectations that we're going to be some type of super duper Infinity Stone team. Let me make this clear. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. What part don't you understand of that? You don't understand the don't, going, or any. Which one? Which part that you don't understand? Did you not watch these last 3 games with the Bucks? What do you think they're going at? We are mediocre at best. Meaning, if you had to put it on a scale to 1 to 10, 5. And that's your ceiling. The reason why your ceiling is basically mediocre: quarterback, OC, head coach, interior O-line, pass rush, cornerbacks, Ryan Neal, tight ends. Too many question marks. Too many red flags. You want to know why we 1-4 the last 5 games? You want to know why? Todd Bowles. I get it. Coach the defense up. I get it. But some coaches are not made to be head coaches. They're better off as coordinators. You stick Todd Bowles as a DC for a multitude of teams with a decent offense, they're going to win some games. This is the Vic Fangio syndrome and a couple other coaches that were head coaches as D coordinators. I mean, they turn from D coordinator to head coach, and they get the job, and they end up being fired after 1 or 2 or 3 seasons because they don't understand offense. And this is not a knock to defensive teams unless you got an elite quarterback and you were D coordinator like Sean McDermott, for example. You're going to get away with games like this. Because if you swap quarterbacks and you put Baker Mayfield in Buffalo, it's the roles are reversed. We win in this game. Clearly. We clearly win in this game with Josh Allen. And Baker Mayfield on Buffalo, they're basically the Bucs. So when you look at it from the totality of the situation, where the Bucs stand at right now, you ain't got no choice at this point. You need to accept this. It's week 8, 7 games for the Bucs. At this point, all of a sudden the Bucs gonna become this beast mode team with 9 games left. Sure, we're gonna win some more games. Of course we are, and we're gonna lose some more games. This team got too many holes to make any noise at the highest level, or even at the matter of fact, we can break it up in tiers. The Bucs are not tier 1. They're not tier 2. They may be middle of tier 3, bottom tier 3 team. We're not terrible. I'm gonna keep saying this. We're not terrible because of the defense. And we saw that tonight. The defense played their butts off once again. Yeah, they gave up 427 yards. I get it. But they played their butts off again in moments in the game. They kept this game within reach. When it was 24-10, I was like, Bucs got to do something offensively at some point. At some point, they got to do something. And they did. Granted, it was some two fluky plays on 4th down. That's how we got 18 points. That's how they got that last touchdown. With the help of Buffalo. Not that the Bucs were moving the ball. You know how many plays that drive was? Does anybody know how many plays was that last drive? Do anybody in the locker room know?
It had to have been about over 15. It was over 15
It's over
plays.
12 plays. It's like, I think, 15 to 16 plays to get that touchdown. No sense of urgency. You're down 2 scores, and you're not even attacking. Think about it. If the Bucs do that same drive again, but score 3 or 4 minutes faster, we're talking about a different ball game.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that for a second. If the Bucs had any sense of urgency on that last drive and they scored that touchdown in 4 minutes, that means it would have been about 6 or 7 minutes left in the game, or 5 or 6 minutes left in the game. The defense would have held. The Bucs would have got the ball back with about 3 minutes and 50 seconds left, with 3 timeouts. 18 play. Thank you, Hillbilly Hitman. 18 play drive. Buffalo was fine with that. 18 play drive. Unbelievable. 18 freaking plays.
What was it? The freezer.
No sense of urgency. That is Todd Bowles, that is Dave Canales, and that is Baker Mayfield. Check down Charlie. 4.9 yards a play. I don't want to hear anything else about Baker Mayfield being good.
Too short too.
You know how many plays we watched that he couldn't make because he can't freaking see.
Can't see.
He panics too quick, and that when you asked the question earlier, you were like, it's like he has a time clock in his head. Remember, during training camp, that's what Dave Canales said. If they're working on having them a mental clock that the ball needs to be released.
Yep, you saw it tonight.
Yep.
If the first read not there, what does Baker Mayfield do? Oh, what do I
He
do? What do I
panicked
do?
too
What do I
quick.
do? What do I do? What do I do?
I mean,
No patience in the pocket.
but
No
to be
pocket
fair,
awareness.
but to be fair, if knowing that you should have been able to pick up on that in training camp from week one, you should have had Rashad White as a safety valve from week one, because clearly I think we've had that in every game where underneath Rashad White is standing in open field.
At this point, also, let me make another statement. Throw the running game away for the rest of the season. Throw it away. Throw it away.
Literally,
Throw
when you
right.
heard Baker say in press
Baker
conference
said,
that we're not
yeah.
a run first team, even we realize that. That I don't know, like what else? I don't know what more you need when your quarterback comes out and says that.
We were
Throw it
down
away.
14 still
Okay.
trying to ball.
Clearly, we can't run the ball.
You remember that? Remember that series? When they ran the ball inside the 5, they ran the ball twice on third down. They threw it to Chris Godwin the first series in the fourth quarter, and Micah Hyde and I think Johnson made the tackle. It was like a 6-yard route on 3rd and 7. You wasted 2 downs on 1st and 2nd down running the ball.
And let's talk. Can we please talk about before the half and how he faked going for the field goal, and then the analysts are like, "Oh, the long snapper didn't even have his hands on the ball." I'm like, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I have no
And
I
they
have no
got
idea
the
for that
ball,
ball.
and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And this is the reason I tried my best. The first season, I kind of gave him a pass, even though I was pissed off. Second season, he got the coaches that he wanted. He got to pick the players he wanted. And it's like, what is so different? You're not head coach material at this point. Your time management as a head coach is terrible.
The issue is what you see when you look at our sideline versus other teams. We got a bunch of old folks.
Yeah.
It's almost embarrassing when we watch our games and you see hobbled old guys with headsets on.
Yeah, I can't see how many times I saw Tom Moore in the background.
Come on, bro! Like there will be no change until the guy that wants them there is gone, and someone says, "I need new bodies. I need new faces."
Yeah, Bowles' clock management has got to be probably like the worst in the league, because it just amazes me like how long we have that ball and like how much time, like his time management is like out of this world. And also like a big other problem is his loyalty to his players gets in his own way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to don't want to rag on him too much, but
let
man,
me put this in perspective. So, and I'm gonna make this clear, so we all understand this. The running backs for the Bucs tonight. $16 carries, 45 yards.
It's crazy.
I didn't see much of the first carry or the first quarter because I was headed home, but I did peek. I seen there was 2 carries for 12 yards with Chase Edmonds. What happened after those 2 carries?
Nah, Chase Edmonds had 3 carries for 5 yards. 16 carries.
Oh, I thought
45
I thought I
yards.
seen 2 for 12.
16 carries, 45 yards. So that's 16 plays. Half of those probably should have been passes. Because what's the point now?
Funny. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Is that when we kept running on first down, in my mind, I'm like, why don't we just screen it? to Rashad White just to mix it up. And
Or do
soon,
like a quick toss.
as soon as they did that, get a good game. Then when he finally ran the ball good for like what? It was like 15, 20 yards. Got called back.
Flag.
But you seen what came with that because we was tearing them up with the little screens and quick passes.
But that's
They
what I'm
eat,
saying. Like
yeah, they
we
eased
shouldn't
up. I don't know
as
why we're not eased. My bad.
no, you're fine. We shouldn't be knowing this stuff as fans. They should be knowing that. They get paid to do that job. Not us.
And
Your
then it's
leading
like
receiver, your leading receiver was Rashad White, 7 catches for 70 yards. All 7 of those passes was check down. So let's put that in perspective. So Baker Mayfield completed 25 passes, 7 check downs to Rashad White. So out of them 25 passes that was completed, 18 were to the receivers and tight ends.
But my problem with this is knowing that what we fall short at, and we became one dimensional with a lot of these games. Why haven't you utilized that check down before this fourth quarter in this game?
Is it because Baker doesn't want to?
I mean, why is Dave
There.
Canales not preaching that? Because I could have swore Gino was doing it last year. When it wasn't there, take the safety valve. We
Gino
can hit them
probably looked
over.
more than Baker.
Yeah, well, we need to probably start utilizing that because I think that'll keep the defense honest rather than having them just all in the box like they are. Because it looked like I mean, and again, it's the fourth quarter, a lot of teams go into that prevent, soft stuff anyway, but I think you should be utilizing that. And we got some speedsters on the receiving side too that you could be doing reverses with or something.
But the problem is they can't attack down the field because of the freaking quarterback.
too
Yeah, I
short.
mean,
He
I'm
can't
gonna be
see
honest.
over the
I was
middle.
actually shocked that the ball even made it to the end zone on the Hail Mary.
It
Dude,
was a
Godwin could have
floater.
caught that. That's the worst
It was
part.
No, no, I mean he could
the
have, but
touchdown. The
everybody
touchdown.
was
The
being
touchdown to
held.
Mike Evans. My bad. The touchdown to Mike Evans. Come on, man.
It wasn't even a good pass.
That
No,
wasn't
but
even a good pass.
they both were the same. Did you not realize how both balls got caught on the TD and the two
Yeah.
point conversion?
Yeah, they were
It
both
was
deflect. They were both deflected off the
both
helmet.
was a helmet bounce. I
Yeah.
said Vegas made a phone call. Apparently, somebody need us to win. They made a phone call, but
That was 2 bad throws. And for somehow the ball bounced our way. The football guys was like, well, y'all, we ain't done with y'all yet.
I mean,
Give
but
me
it,
hope every
but
game.
this is 2 weeks in a row where we always have known as a fan base, we always know we get the ball bouncing in the wrong, we get it bouncing in the wrong area.
Mm-hmm.
This 2 weeks in a row, it's bounced in the right area multiple times. It's like the Falcons is like, we don't want it. You can have it. No, you can have it. We're gonna fumble again, and you can have it. No, we want you to win it with a field goal. Like, and then tonight, it just Dave Canales wasted too much time, I think, early on, trying to see. I don't even like his play calling sheet. It looks generic compared to everybody. It just, I don't know, man. I don't want to be too rough on him because it is a first season for him, but damn.
Mr. Big Pun with a $2 super chat. Looking like Raheem Morris Bucks undisciplined.
It's true.
Where do the Bucks go from here? Seriously.
I can't
One
say
and
we
4.
too
The
undisciplined because
last
the
5 games.
defense is
1 and
playing.
4.
They are playing.
I feel like
What?
they're waiting for something. Like they're waiting for something to click, and it's like I don't know what it is that they're waiting for, but they have the mini buy. This is your second time to try to get it right. So that means for these 10 days, it ain't no I'ma just go in for no. All y'all need to be in the film room. All y'all Baker, I don't even care if Kyle Trask in the room. Get all your backup offense linemen, all the offense linemen you can get. Y'all need to be in that room.
I did hear, I listened to the Ira Kaufman thing like a few days ago. Because I normally check them out because they be in the locker rooms and this and that. Now, I did hear that recently he just said that the playbook is somewhat complex and all the guys haven't quite caught on to it. And as you
Well, then
watch
that
film, and if you watch film, you can see in some cases the concepts will have people in multiple areas. They're not knowing certain routes, which is why you aren't seeing the younger guys as much.
But this is the problem with that because when we hired Dave Canales, what did he say?
Oh yeah, he did say simplified it, and
This
and yeah,
this playbook is simple. All the guys were going through it slowly, and all the guys can recall it, and they're asking questions. They're comfortable with it.
Well, see, the problem is with that
clearly
is that's
they're
cool in
not.
practice, but in game, that's a
Yeah,
whole lot
you got to
different.
think we're moving slower in practice, but in the
Exactly.
game, and that's why if you've noticed the false starts, they're so heavy. The play route, the routes, they don't look right. Certain people aren't picking up. They don't know the playbook, and
That
Baker don't know the reads like he should, and he's already a not a good quarterback. So that's the issue. We got the same issue with that Derek Carr and them dealing with how he don't know the playbook.
that
Same
was
thing.
that reminds me of a post that I saw. The guy tweeted out. He was like, "I wish we were the team that Todd Bowles thinks we are in practice."
If Listen,
Oh yeah, boy, I
and
get
then
tired of that. We had a good week of practice. No, we didn't.
That's his favorite
his
word now.
definition.
Practice.
Good week of practice. Yeah, we had a great week of practice. Can't wait to
Gotta get back
translate.
to the film.
You
What
Gotta
the
get
talking
back to
boy
about
the
say?
film.
Hold
practice?
on. The boy messed up. Like he messed up recently. He said, "Well, you don't want one loss to turn into two. You just had your second one."
Listen, you know what makes it even more funny? It's like you mean practice where you can't tackle, where Jamel Dean and all them was missing open tackles. It's just crazy to me that these corners actually played well in the playoff, Super Bowl, whatever. Neither one of them are shutting anybody down.
I will say Diggs didn't go over 100 though. I will say
That's
that.
because the other wide receivers were stepping up. He didn't
But
need.
but 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 to be fair, I would prefer that. Do not beat us with your main guy. If that's what it takes, Gabe Davis and the Shakir kid, so be it. But you won't get off on us with your main guy.
Ryan
Yeah,
Neal's so terrible.
yeah, he is though. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
he's so
honest.
bad.
I'm
He's
gonna
so
be honest. He is always high up on the tackle list. I will say that. He,
That ain't good.
well, I'm
That's because
saying he's,
catches are going his
but
way and he gets
but
the tackle
I,
after.
I know, but what I'm saying is he's right there with Levante David, man. I mean, Devin White nowhere near that tackle that
Yeah,
them
Devin.
tackle
I don't know what
counts.
Devin White has having a terrible year right now.
Once again, another game by Devin White. No impact
$100 million
plays.
man.
Yeah,
No
no,
What?
impact
what's
plays.
that?
Here, the thing about it is, what we do understand as Bucks fans, the priority is Tristan Wirfs and Winfield Jr. That's
It's
it.
got to be. It's
Everybody
And
got
else,
to
Tristan
be.
was playing hurt.
Yeah,
this
bro.
team just looks so. To me, they still look slow.
Yeah, we looked at the draft and was like, we got juice, but I'm
But
not.
they look
I'm not
slow.
seeing the juice. And as far as the offense goes, we know what the issue is. We're not getting enough of the young guys like they need to be used.
Let
We're
me
not getting.
go ahead. Sorry, I'm looking at something else. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Hakeem Jarrett, Trey Palmer, DT. We're not utilizing them the right way. We
Well,
want to send these guys on fly routes. Come on, bro.
Trey is for some reason Trey Palmer is getting all these penalties for somebody that's not even getting the ball like that. I don't really understand that part from him. I don't know if he's just maybe trying to play too fast or what, but he gotta.
Yeah, he's not controlling his explosiveness at all. It's like he's just running, just running. We know you're fast, but you got to control the explosion. Get open.
And Raheem Jarrett actually had a nice catch too, but I don't know what they.
You know how many throws Baker made? I was like, that's a pick.
Oh yeah,
Oh, plenty of them.
Yeah.
And then it's like he threw. I can't remember what play it was. 'Cause it was so many.
they're the Chris Godwin plays, and I don't know. He stands there and watches the guy open, but waits until the last minute to throw it. I'm not following that, bro. A lot of them plays, if you just leave the receiver, they can get some yak. You're throwing the ball last minute where either A, it's intercepted, or it's a catch and tackle. No room to try to make a move on make a play on the ball or make a play with the ball. So I I mean, but we knew this about Baker. I didn't have, the bake time. It's funny. It looked great for the first 3 games, but you kind of you always watch him throw and just be like, ooh,
That boy hit us
ooh,
with that car warranty scam, didn't he?
man. Yeah, he kind of
Got
ooh
us
every time
good.
he throw, and then it's the look on his face where
This is
it's
why I was clamoring for Kyle Trask though, because I think we all knew what Baker was. Like we don't know
I
what Kyle Trask is, and the training camp battle wasn't that far off. Baker didn't just destroy him in the training camp, like in the preseason games and other. It's just
Yeah.
they felt more confident. But you cannot watch these last 3 games and tell me Baker's height is not a problem.
Yeah.
For
yeah.
Kyle Trask is right there, 6'4".
But the problem is it's like it's like a unsung rule in the NFL that you lead off with the veteran
yeah,
and then you go to the rookie. You don't go
yeah.
to
The
the
problem is,
rookie.
that's a good point. But the problem is,
Todd Bowles is the problem.
Todd Bowles. What is in this situation? We've seen this happen multiple seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Young guy in the background, the veterans out there for the first 5, 6, 7 games. The team starts struggling. Good coaches or coaches that's looking for the future. What do in this situation? They go to
Yeah,
the young guy.
But see, I
yeah.
can't even trust that because even last year, well, the last game against Atlanta, when you got the quarterback that y'all drafted sitting on the bench, you took out all your other starters, you put your backups in there, you put in Blaine Gabbert, who we all know he ain't gonna be doing nothing but riding the bench next year. You ain't gonna put Kyle in.
Coaching. They're not proactive. They reactive.
No, but
And here
that's
and then,
so I can't trust him this
Yeah.
season. Be like, all right, Baker's not getting it done. I'm gonna put Trask in there. He probably gonna put Trask in there because we have 17 total games. He probably gonna put him in week 15, maybe week.
we see this coming. I think we discussed this before the season started, and we kind of it's kind of starting to play out exactly how some of
No,
us
we
and so
said
all
by
of us.
mid. We said by
We
mid
said this,
season,
and
like
it's starting
by
to play
mid
out. There's
season,
going to be a
like
stretch that they will
like this lot.
struggle,
They're gonna
and
give
here
him
we
a
go.
break. They're gonna give him a break probably because this was a short week,
One more
right?
game. I'm gonna say one
But
more game.
I was gonna say he has max 2, but for max 2,
Yeah, I thought we saw
and
tonight.
no,
I think we seen that car getting started.
yeah, bro, because
Some of
yeah,
those sacks he took was 5 seconds into the play.
He's
bro,
He's not
intentional.
seeing it.
Playing.
Even Mike Evans touchdown, that throw was late. Mike Evans won off
Terrible.
the line. He
It
won
was
off the
terrible.
line. Mike Evans should have walked into the end zone. Walked.
yeah,
He
You
beat
know
bro,
the
what's
dude.
crazy?
He had a step on dude off the line of scrimmage. He had a step on him. But like Baker's not seeing the field well. And I mean, I know he didn't have any turnovers tonight, but like you said, Zay, he threw about 3 picks at least. I think.
Well,
I just
turnover
think,
worthy plays,
yeah,
and
turnover
and
worthy
that's
plays.
just the plays.
Yeah,
That's the plays that the
it's just
Buffalo.
disheartening because I just watched the worst offense historically in the NFL completely dot up the Buffalo Bills. Mac Jones
yep.
was 15 of 20.
Do you not know? And I'm gonna tell you another problem I got, and this is also, but you know what? Even though Baker Mayfield, yes, we know about him, but here's my biggest issue. But look at all the teams that have just ran through this team so disgustingly from week 1. Buffalo Bills can never stop the run. That's how you know we have a bad run game.
Actually, it was probably our best running game
Yeah,
besides the
but go
Saints
look
game.
at all the teams that have ran through them. They
The Bucks
cannot
have a nerve.
stop the run.
They could have put
Low
Coke Keith in at fullback and just did a fullback sneak or something.
Bro, like these people
Something.
cannot stop the run at all, man.
key. I think we need to. I think we need to talk about this more. And for whatever reason, this doesn't look good. The optics on this. Mike Evans, the last 3 games, or 3 games. This game here in particular, 6 targets, 3 catches. That's a 50% success rate. He was at about 62 going into the game. 50% success rate when throwing him the ball.
Yeah, the media bothered Canales
But
about it weeks
but
ago, Buckos.
but
I know you
I
don't.
ain't gonna lie, man. Mike Evans was winning on a lot of his routes tonight.
Yeah, but they don't. They've already bothered Canales about it. I know some of y'all don't probably watch all the Bucks press, but they was basically saying that the offense doesn't need to be tailored around him, and we need to start
Well,
getting
Man,
Godwin
Canales
involved.
is a liar. He's a liar then. Because what did he say before the season started?
Oh yeah,
He
he
said
said yeah,
you design plays for Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. That's what he said.
he
So
was
now
doing it.
don't tell us now,
He
7 games in, that you don't need
no
to
no
tailor the offense
he
around them. What are you
but I'm
talking
saying
about?
those first 3 weeks he was doing it. I'm saying the media started to our Peter Cruz and all that sit in there and ask questions. They were having an issue with that because they were bringing up the fact that Chris Godwin hadn't got a touchdown yet. He's not seeing the same production.
Yeah, but he's not
So
even game planning Chris Godwin well. Chris Godwin
no,
did the
he
same
isn't.
thing. He's not even game planning him well. So
Chris
This
Godwin
uh,
is super
this
slow.
goes
Jesus
this goes
Christ.
to what Bucko said earlier in the season too, how good Canales is at like deflecting off of himself with his energy towards the media.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like the media gives him so much of a pass because of how he acts in the press conference.
Yeah,
No,
Yep.
yeah,
Chris
You can
Godwin is not the same, bro. He is slow.
yeah. He
Nah,
normally
Slow.
would
Huh?
normally he's
Not
a
one
he's
two punch like that.
when he was the number one receiver against New Orleans, he ate them. He ate them for lunch.
For real.
He's
He
slow,
ate
They're
them
man.
not
for
game.
lunch.
They're not drawing up enough plays for
He ate them
Godwin at
for
all.
lunch. When he was the number
Yeah,
one dude, he ate them on every single route
yeah.
he
I think
ran.
he had what 15 catches for a buck 20, a
There's
buck
certain
50.
routes that there's about 2 routes that he runs really well, but just in general, like when you look at the other receivers on the league compared
No,
to
he's not a speedster.
slow,
He's the in
slow.
between grimy catcher, but
And then
they're
Mike
not even
Evans,
looking for that.
I
Yeah,
mean,
the
he
he's
success
a
ran a.
he.
rate,
I mean, he ran a 4.4. I mean, he can get
the
down the
success
field.
rate, the success rate. The problem I'm bothered
Jameis,
with is not about the
Jameis' last pass to him was like a 55-yard touchdown
my
streak.
problem is though, my problem is when you target
Good
these
one.
guys, it's about the success rate
Right?
and
Yeah.
where you're
Yeah.
targeting them at. So if you target Mike Evans 5 times and he gets 4 catches, but where are these catches coming from? You get what I'm
Right.
saying? It's not about the amount of targets, it's the way he's being targeted. That's the issue I have with this offense. It's so vanilla, so slow,
Dr. Seuss.
it
so
shouldn't take
boring.
2 minutes left in the game to like throw to him for.
It's straight Dr. Seuss out there.
And then look at the end of the game. Why did we have a 10-minute drive? Why was
18
the
Exactly.
plays.
offense so there was
18
no energy,
What
plays.
it
no hurry
what
up,
it
With no
what it
sense of urgency
what do you
whatsoever.
no
I
sense
what
mean,
do
of
you
urgency.
mean?
they're
What do
going
you
along like
mean?
they up.
We had
They
the
was going about it like they were up 3 points
we had the
or 7 points.
just cheese.
And then when we were getting bailed out on fourth downs, I think this was the second time we got bailed out on fourth down. Instead of Baker trying to hang in the pocket and throw it, he up here trying to run and ran into his own lineman. I'm like, dude, what are you
No,
doing?
Yeah,
Baker's.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm seeing
I
Baker's
now
height, and it's
now
becoming an issue. Like his
here's
height is a problem
A
here's what
big
I will
problem.
say.
because
That
he don't see the
moxie,
field.
that moxie. Now this is the problem that he does have when he tries to be too cool. Some of them plays, that little extra little razzle dazzle he want to add to plays. Man, I ain't feeling that. I think at one moment he thought he was Lamar Jackson, bro. You're not getting out of that sack.
But that's his problem. What he like they said, Dave Canales told him if he not playing hero ball, he can be good. His problem is sometimes his moxie gets in the way, and he try to play hero ball, and it don't end well for him.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. Like we ran the ball better than we have in a while, but we were down. I get that, but this is what discourages me about this team is it's the coaching, and it's not going to change immediately.
What
Um,
that and
because you're starting Matt Filer, right? But you got to tell me what Aaron Stinney isn't doing because the run game it might have been marginally better tonight, but it was a little bit better. It was a little bit better tonight.
We ran the
but
ball
Like,
so
well.
And you can
We
ask you
ran the ball well. What?
he was
Wait a
on
minute.
Tristan
Hold
Wirfs
up.
yeah,
last one.
We
yeah.
ran the
They said
ball
it.
well. The running backs had 17 carries of 45 yards.
I
That's
could have
not running the
swore.
ball well.
I could have swore. I could have when I looked down earlier. That dude Chase had 2 carries for 12.
I'm
Was
going
it
to
two
repeat this.
catches?
Rashad White, 9 carries for 39 yards. Chase Edmonds, 3 carries for 5 yards. Keyshawn Vaughn, 1 carry for 1 yard. Where
Mm.
what?
I didn't. I didn't see the first quarter. I
What?
just looked down at the
We
What
stats.
was
ran the ball
Rashad White?
well.
No, I said we ran it better than we have. Like yards per carry, we're better
17
tonight.
for the running backs. For the outside of Chris Godwin's 1 carry for 14 yards and Baker scrambling for 3 for 19, the running backs had 16 carries. 16 carries. I'm sorry, man. My bad. Let me apologize. So the running backs had Rashad White had 9 carries, Chase Evans had 3, Keyshawn Vaughn had 1. So that's 13 carries for 44 yards. What? For the running back. For the running back. That's not good.
No. I didn't say it was good.
You guys can't tell me
it was better tonight than it has been. Like
you
on
cannot.
that trajectory, we only was able to run the ball certain times because we went down multiple scores.
What he's saying is it ain't 1.9 yards.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. And I'm just like, if it's going to marginally better with Aaron Stinney, I'm trying to figure out why
that's because Filer is bad in pass blocking. He gets pushed back all the time. But in run blocking, his problem is he don't go forward. He just don't go nowhere.
He just don't look good to me. Aaron Stinney,
no, he just don't go anywhere. Now,
put him
if you really want to know why this is still failing, it's because Hainsey is not good. He's undersized. Bro, he's small, and he gets dogged. Now that's not. He's not even the best. It's Cody Mock, man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Hey, bro. You see his red hair poking out on tape.
I see him get dog walked every game. Every all 22 I watch, he getting pancaked or they just swim right by him. His head is down and he's just diving forward. They just swim right by him. He is not good, man.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. We might need to watch the all 22.
I didn't watch them all.
No. I'm talking about tonight because it could be a reason. I don't think the false starts Gadecki was getting and how Baker
it was loud in there, man. I would actually give him a pass on a few of those. It was loud as hell in there.
But I'm saying, and how Baker was doing in the pocket today. I just need to see how the tape looks.
He's tapped. He got hot feet. He's just you don't see his feet. He hopping around frantic. He's not good. He's giving up. The last few sacks he's been giving up, not just in this game, but prior games, is because he's tapping around and holding the ball too long. He's scared to pull the trigger, and I think half of that is because he can't see the receiver until he actually gets in the open spot where the defense didn't recover.
Well,
he's missing wide open receivers, bro.
Half of it is that, and I think the other half is the opposite of what I thought. A guy with a chip on his shoulder, this your last stop.
Yeah, that sounds good until somebody come out and punch you in the mouth.
Yeah, it does sound good, but it also his carefulness of the football. He's playing
scared.
Worse than what he was. Yeah, he's
like a deer with a headlights, bro.
He know this is it. So if he knows, man, I'm on a short leash.
He's feeling it all implode right in front of his eyes. He's slowly but surely cracking. I'm telling y'all, after this Texans game, because they're gonna get after the passer too. They're gonna get after the passer too. He's gonna crumble.
Anderson on that line.
Go leader.
And they're hungry.
Man, we looking like dog food out there right now, man. Everybody ready to eat off us.
Baker Mayfield got one. I say one more start.
If he has a terrible game after this week, it's over for him. If he ain't out there,
you know what? I don't believe it. I don't think Todd Bowles can move on from Baker.
And that's why they're gonna all start looking towards him hey.
That's just my opinion, though. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying.
I'm
just from a football perspective.
It should be. That's the way it should be, Bucko.
Effort by the Bucs. He said he was proud of the effort by the Bucs.
That's all media talk. We know that's not what's going on in that back room.
I know.
Yeah, we know that's not. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
Back to what she was saying earlier. That goes back to what Bucket, what your girl was saying about the team, the energy, the sense of urgency. Like, where is it on? Like, when you look at the sideline, it's like, what is going on here? Like,
the whole team is lethargic.
Dermot Clapton, Mike Tomlin, John Harbaugh, these guys, Dan Campbell, they get it. They be like, yeah, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Mike Daniel, Kyle Shannon, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on here? Like, what you look on that sideline? Like, we winning the game. No, you're not. You're not winning this game.
This is what makes me believe that that it actually is nothing is happening behind the scenes. Todd Bowles
Oh, yes, it is.
No,
Believe me.
Todd Bowles in the press
It is.
believes in what he says, 100%. He's not.
No, man. Come
No,
on.
he does. I'm telling you, he believes in everything that he says in a press conference.
All
There's
right,
I'm gonna
no
be
way
man.
honest.
he doesn't.
Come
I'm gonna
on,
be
man.
honest with you.
Ain't
I'm gonna
nobody
be honest.
feeling that way.
I'm gonna
I
be honest.
guarantee you, he's having arguments with
Look.
his staff.
Listen. Brian
His
Leftwich was
job is
doing
on
the
the
same.
line.
Yeah, he was doing the same thing, and you saw him get canned after the season. He
But he
kept
was
the
up
same poker face.
press
He kept the
conferences.
same poker face all throughout them press conferences. Todd Bowles keeps Baker Mayfield in, and as soon as that last game hit, and we got a 6-game winning season, he's out the door with Baker Mayfield. Bottom line, they're gonna start it from scratch, bro.
And then
You
they're
better
gonna hire
put
Miles to be head coach.
I don't
man,
think Dave
put
Canales.
in
Dave
Trask,
Canales.
put in Leverett, and let's see what we can
There's
do with
no way they
that.
put Canales as head coach. If
Yeah,
so,
they wouldn't make him a
I
head
know that's
coach.
just what I'll do.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
Hell
not
no,
making
they
Or
no.
would
the
make
No,
it.
13 win Bucks
nah,
or
he's
whatever.
not
He
looking.
shouldn't
He's
even
not.
be an
Yeah,
OC.
yeah, he's not innovative
He is
enough right now.
above. He is way above his head right now.
Mhm.
I don't see how we fired Leftwich and kept that whole staff though, and we expect
Hey,
changes.
he
Like
hired
we,
the running back coach from the Cowboys. He hired Dave Canales. Dave Canales brought his best friend, the wide receiver coach from Seattle. He got a new O line coach. He got the new tight end.
Joe Gilbert's still there. Joe Gilbert's still there.
Oh,
Joe
he hired
Gilbert's still there.
somebody else for I don't know who
I
that was.
wanted Todd
I,
Bowles to
I,
win. I was rooting. It's a brother thing, right? I feel like, hey, you do good, we can get more black coaches in. That's a whole
yeah,
nother conversation. But
but
here's my problem.
these black
This is a
coaches, man.
business. This is a business, and bro, I cannot stand looking at that camera from my living room and just seeing that smug look on his face.
It's like the
Run
love.
up and run up and down the field. Do something.
Throw your headset. Something. Gotta,
Even
it's
when
that.
he, even when they're,
It's that Lovey Smith look. Really,
yeah,
It is.
even when a
it's that same
penalty
look.
is going
Lovey
against
left.
your team, slam your headset down. Do something to make the guy say, "Oh no, we need to go out here and go get it."
But
You're not
so
doing anything, dog. I just, man, look, bro.
funny because the team talk about culture, right? Todd Bowles never had a culture in the Jets. His first year, he didn't have one. This year, he don't have one. You cannot tell me what dramatic difference you see from how he coached the team last season to this season so far. It's
Yeah,
He
not a
I
kind of
think.
he.
You
I
know,
think. I think.
I really think he just like, hey, we don't have the personnel. Our interior is really that bad. Well,
man.
hold
We
it,
got
it really
but these are
cuts
his
out so
guys.
much
These
that
are
you
his
but
can do.
guys.
here's the problem with that. Suppose
No,
you are
that falls
correct.
on Jason Light.
But suppose you are correct. Why not see innovative other things to do to not have to utilize that
How?
part of what,
They're
bro?
garbage.
What
These
what I'm what I,
guys,
what I, what
literally,
I'm what I'm
look,
saying
man.
is
Hey,
this.
they got an all 22 out on YouTube, and it's highlighting all of our damn near all of our runs.
Bro, we already
It's a
know
lot
about
of
the running up
plays.
the middle.
Listen. It's a lot of plays where they're swinging out the guards and they're swinging out the tight end. These guys are literally falling over themselves, tripping
yeah. I
over each
get
other's feet. The timing is off, and it's all because these guys are just really not that good.
Well, that and they don't know the
Some
playbook.
people just aren't
They
that
don't
coordinated. They're not
that
that good. They're not moving.
if they're
They're not
falling, they
good.
don't know the playbook.
Yeah,
They
that
don't
ain't the
know.
playbook. They just
But you know
they're
what
not
though?
good.
Here's the thing. Here's what happens. Here's what happens when, as a team, and this affects. It's a trickle down effect, right? It's like a waterfall effect. Um, when you start losing games and you have no solution. So let's go. Let's look at it from this perspective. Now we lost this game, but just go back a few games, right, and just look at the direction where the team is heading at, the mentality of the team. The losing culture is starting to build the way they playing as a unit. And it's like when you watch this game tonight, for 85% or 90% of the game, you was watching this game like the Bucks ain't gonna win this game. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. As a fan, you kind of want to look at the games like, we might lose, but we can still win the game, right? But for 3.5 quarters, there was no hope that we was like, oh yeah, the Bucks is gonna nothing. Like we can't expect them to win these type of games. So it's like they got to be ahead to be good, right, or be decent. But if the Bucs are down, we've seen this 3 games in a row. When the Bucs are down, they're not going to win.
And
1-4 the last 5 games, and what that builds is disappointment, distractions, finger pointing, complaining, yada 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 yada. That's the losing culture. That's what happens with the. Look, we're looking like the damn Saints. That's what I'm saying. We're looking like the Saints.
BT
Finger pointing, the complaining now, the quarterback situation, the OC situation. It's like these 2 teams are mirror match. It's like a freaking defensive head coaches that like to play these close under 20-point games. You're creating a losing environment in today's football. In today's football, when you throwing the ball that many times as what Baker did, and you putting up 227 yards, fam,
you know
you're not built. You're not
Short
built
out
to run a
routes.
football.
That's all he's saying.
And
Short out routes.
what the common denominator, and BT touched on this too, with Ball's soft mentality. There is no one ever held accountable at all. There's no accountability for this team. No one gets in trouble. No one is in fear of losing their job because of the coach.
Well, if they get some different personnel in those, like I wish Jenna Lane would start ice grilling people like she would do with particular people, because I mean, damn, bro, when you get to that podium, it instead of nicely asking Bowles a question,
because she used to write hit pieces all day long.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm about to,
but y'all know.
I'm about, yeah, bro.
Hit pieces and say all kind of crazy stuff about a particular player too. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about.
I think they put her on notice, because remember last year when we played, I think the Bengals.
No, I think they just protect certain people.
Nah, they got she broke. It was a straw with her breaking the camel's back with the Brady stuff. She kind of wore a welcome out just a tad bit. But I'm like, damn, can Rick Stroud or somebody go in there? Y'all need to ask them difficult questions to put them on the podium and make them dudes get emotional.
They don't care.
Yeah, bro. Like, damn, man.
They don't care enough in Tampa, man. It's a destination.
They not asking the right questions. Hey, Bowles, what happened with the run? You know, we just didn't get it. What do you mean?
What would you call a nickel blitz on the strong side of the offense?
Recreational
on 3rd and 5. Bro, I thought you was a genius. What are you doing?
Yeah,
why would you blitz the only defender that's on that side with the receivers on a huge 3rd down?
Why would you do that? I couldn't understand that.
I don't know. Who does that? He had 3 wide receivers on that side, including
why are you blitzing at all? He is one of the best. He's one of the best off of the blitz. Why are you? He wants you to.
I'm gonna be honest. This is too normal and crunch moments for this man to call the wrong defensive schemes in crunch time. That defensive genius.
That man called a nickel blitz against a trip set on 3rd and 5. I couldn't believe he did that. I couldn't believe he did that.
I ain't gonna
lie, bro. I wouldn't even did that on Madden, bro.
That's called closing your eyes and throwing a punch.
This is Matt Stafford and Cooper Kupp all over again. You better be glad you didn't get burnt and they just take it to the house. What are you doing, man?
Hey, man. Another thing I'm tired. I am so out on Ryan Neal. You can say he was getting tackles and everything, but like Bucko said, that's bad. That means the run. That means the backs and stuff are getting way deep into the secondary. But when he's in coverage, if you look at the touchdowns, those are on him again. That one when the guy was wide open, he was supposed to be over there. He got passed off and didn't pass off.
I think he's supposed to be playing nickel, bro. When I sit and watch, he's better at nickel. He does not need to be back there free roaming. Not at all. When he in that box,
he can be in the box, but he can't play nickel.
Yeah,
he can't play nickel because he got to cover.
He can't play nothing.
He can't play nothing that requires you to cover. He can't cover at all.
When he's the last line of defense, that's when it's a problem.
For the life of me, I don't know why he won't put MD Delane.
Big issue too, and I know our defense is good. I really do. But over 50% chance to convert on a 3rd down on us is
they're not good.
Well,
they're not good on 3rd down. They're good. Hold on, they're good at keeping guys from scoring. I mean, even in the second half.
100%.
And this is why I was so annoyed with our offense.
It's harder to score in the red zone with anybody. But it's just
but there's something to be said to be the number one red zone team. I mean, we might drop to
no, it
2 or
don't.
3
That
because they
means you
score
get
points.
marched on. That means you get marched on. You just stop
Nah,
people from
that's
It was
not
a
what
scoring.
that
percentage.
means.
No.
No,
It's a percentage
no.
thing. It's a
Nah,
percentage thing. It's not how many times you get
we
down
are
there.
keeping people out of the end zone, bro. We
Yeah,
not
we
finna do
are.
that. Yeah, we're
What
not
did I
gonna do
just
that.
say? I said we're getting. That means you're getting marched on. You're
No,
just
that's not
keeping
what
them
that
out of the
No,
end
means.
zone.
what they're
No,
doing is breaking
no.
up the different percentages on the field. Red zone
Yeah.
defense, we
Bro, we're
bringing
giving
on
up
points.
400 yards every game
But that has nothing to
easily.
do with the red zone. Are we giving up 50 points a game?
No,
No.
that mean that.
You give up yards
Listen to what
over
you're
points.
saying, bro.
Give up
I
So
just
points.
said that.
do you want the yards or you
That's
want the
exactly
points,
what.
Sal? Do you want the yards or you want the points? You're not gonna have both.
Ain't that exactly what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
but
just
the
trying to
getting marched
reword it
on.
differently.
No,
I
I'm
said
not
we're
re
getting
what I'm
marched on. We just
that
stop people from scoring.
No,
so
wait a minute,
what?
fellas.
That
Wait
don't
a
mean that
minute.
we're
Wait a
good.
minute, fellas. Wait a minute. It's not this one-on-one thing going on right here.
Yeah,
Wait a
that's
minute.
that.
We need to chill. Like, look,
No,
losing,
I'm cool. I'm
losing,
just saying it's the
losing,
same thing I'm
losing makes
saying.
losing brings out a lot of frustration, but we got to be able to maintain. So
Yeah.
I'm
the
saying
point,
I
the
would
point
rather
is,
have the yards,
My,
not the
the point
points.
is though, the point. No matter how you cut this pie, this pizza, whatever you want to call this team, no matter how you want to look at it from a points perspective, the yards perspective, overall,
It's
the
not a good team.
reality of this team is what you see is what you get. No matter how you try to
Exactly.
spin it and make it look nice, and it don't matter. The reality of this team, it is mediocre at best, and that's a reach.
yeah,
Facts.
I was just
That's a
trying.
reach.
Facts.
I was
The
just.
main
I
reason
said
why I have to
that.
call it.
Wait. I said that because I was just trying to make it a point that like I 100% understand our defense is good and our offense does not help them at all, but part of the reason why the defense is also on the field so much is because they can't get off a third down.
So that
Yeah.
means they're not good.
That's
That's
just
an
No, no,
oxymoron.
no, no, no.
A
Well,
good
here's the thing.
defense gets off the field on third
Yeah,
down.
It's
is
also
that
not
fair if
fair.
they're on the field most of
Yeah,
the game?
yeah.
They do
Because
it. They
because
do it early in the game. They
no, no,
march
no, no,
on
no,
us.
no. When
So
your
Man,
there's
offense,
we scored
your
that touchdown.
offense.
We scored that touchdown, and they went right down the field in
Yeah.
no
Well, that
time.
was frustrating.
And we
But
got off the field in no time.
No,
but
we
your
didn't.
We
offense.
They
three
got
and
all
out.
the way
We
down
three.
to the
What
goal
I'm saying,
line.
but what I'm saying is we 3 and out so much, bro. Kamara kicked like
Yeah,
8 times tonight,
He was
yeah.
terrible tonight.
but he kicked 8 times
Rip,
tonight.
Yeah,
Rip,
But
a
Rip
couple
had
of
and
a
them
that's what
were
he
like
said.
really
So
bad
like,
kicks.
you give the other team an opportunity to get yards when your offense is so bad.
Time out. We got a $2 super chat. Rip, he says, notice how every big play / TD is on Ryan Neal.
Yeah, that was
Every
Yeah,
one of them.
him
Every
being
one
the
of them.
last line of defense ain't what's up. Now that I agree with. That
man,
ain't.
that dude is terrible.
Yeah. He
Who should
need
be
to.
I
where
just don't
Ryan Neal is
understand.
on those
I don't
plays.
understand Pro Football Focus
He out there
grading
looking
last
like
year.
Richard Sherman.
I mean, Richard Sherman at least was smart. This dude ain't
I'm
even
talking about
smart.
Richard Sherman when he played for the Bucks.
Oh well, at least he had an interception. He picked off Josh Allen.
Yeah.
He picked off Josh Allen.
Well, Ryan Newton made a play here and there, but he's still trash
Man, he
and
done.
washed
Buffalo
up.
had
He
two
washed.
eight play drive touchdowns. Let that marinate.
Yeah, I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
I agree
All
with
right,
that.
all right, but we know,
Everybody,
That
how
mean the
good
defense isn't
Buffalo.
as good as it's advertised. It's
The
not
Bucks
that
I
good.
offense.
hear
Wait a
you.
minute.
I
The
hear
Bucks,
you. But
the
it's
Bucks
something
offense
has
is
to be
so
said.
outdated. Problem is the problem. We got too many red flags. It's too
Yeah.
many. Look, we can talk about defense. Defense did what they had to do, right?
Yeah.
You know, for the most part, outside of the certain situations I didn't like, but just overall, they tried, right? So
Oh,
if you look at
100%.
this offense,
Did-
this comment right here about Dewan Davis, right? This is the microcosm of the Bucks offense versus the NFL, or better yet, today's NFL. When you have an 18 play drive to score a touchdown, nobody does that anymore. Nobody does
Maybe the
18
Especially when
play
tight.
it's in
Maybe
drive.
the Titans.
when
Maybe
it's
the
in fourth quarter
Titans.
and you're down 2
And
scores.
that's why they losing.
Like, what in the
Yeah.
world? Who does 18 play drives?
Yeah, I
What
hear
in the,
you,
It's
what
Cannon.
the hell?
ridiculous,
When
man.
they got
It's
the ball back,
ridiculous.
they should have been in 2 minute anyway.
It was like 9 minutes
Yeah.
left. And it's like, wait a minute, 18 plays
He,
for a
he
freaking
didn't go to the
touchdown?
hurry up till after like 5 minutes left in the quarter, or was it
18
4
plays
minutes?
to
Four
score a
four
freaking
minutes and
touchdown.
30 seconds, and I'm
And
like,
Dallas looks.
down
He
14. You
looks
should
like
be
it's
going
over his
2 minutes.
head, man.
He is over his head, man.
Yeah.
Told
He
y'all.
look over his
I literally
head.
told y'all
But
before the
when we
season started.
say the team is mediocre though, this is mostly taking account for the offense, correct?
No,
Yeah, for the most part, we all know that.
The defense is terrible too.
The
no.
defense ain't
Overall,
good
You get
either.
diced up
say
on defense.
the defense
The
is giving
defense
up
ain't
17
bad.
points a
Listen,
game.
the
They're giving up
defense ain't
17
bad.
points.
It's just not good.
That's
Here's what
what
I'm
it is.
saying. But here's what I'm
Overall,
saying.
team
If the
mediocre.
offense, if
Overall,
the
that means everybody.
Yeah, overall,
Overall, when you add everything up and you look at the team,
it's mediocre.
TEAM, all caps.
Yeah, and that's
I've
because
seen the Jets. The Jets got a terrible offense, but their defense still keep them in games. Our defense can't do that.
they've been that
The
good.
Jets
It's a
mediocre.
difference.
The Jets can get off the
Our
field on
defense has
third
kept
down.
us in every game. Our defense has kept us in every game.
Yeah, but
I'm saying.
When they played the
What I'm
Cowboys, when the
saying,
Jets played the Cowboys, it was 34-0 before you looked up.
what I'm saying
The Cowboys are going up and down the field on the Jersey. No,
we have a
our
top
defense.
10 defense.
The problem
we
is
have a bottom 10
And they was
offense.
demoralized
Come
after
on,
that game,
man.
though, man.
They're
I mean, they just lost their
mediocre.
quarterback to like the the game before.
No,
The Bucs
I
have
don't
a
hear that.
complete team. You
But they
can't beat
won
this
though.
team.
We're mediocre. We're mediocre because our defense and offense scored the same amount of points.
Hey,
That
I
makes
gotta
you
say,
mediocre. That's the definition of mediocre.
I gotta shout out Sal real quick. Sal, man, last week, man, you said something that really I kind of was against the grain with, but I'm in agreement with you now. That
What's
Cody
that?
Munch dude, or whatever you want to call
Cody
him,
Mott. He is
he
terrible.
gotta go, bro. He got to
You
go.
cannot tell me he better than Leverett. How was he playing?
I purposely watched him a lot tonight just to see like what you was talking about, bro. He was getting ate up.
He gets
bro.
dog walked every game, man.
Yeah.
It's shocking,
I watched
man,
all
because I
22,
thought he
man.
was a big old country boy, and he is lighting
Man,
up out
He
here.
he
drafted
is,
him
but he
because he
got
looked
feet.
more like our
He got
center.
cement
than
on his feet.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
We
he
just
is
thought
light
that
as
was Ali
hell on his
Marpet.
feet. Yeah,
Jason Light
red
thought it was
hair.
Ali Marpet.
And they need
What I've been saying, quit looking for Ali. Ain't no more Ali Marpets out there, man. Stop trying to be the smartest guy in the room and draft your line from Big Ten, SEC. Period.
Yep.
The teams that do that, look at what they doing right now.
And you know,
Sound right.
We
He
need
right.
plug and
He be
play
passing
players,
all them
not
lined up.
potential. We don't need no more potential players or could be good 2-3 years from now. We need plug and play players.
About the Bucks is when you look at this team, just like if you start breaking down position groups and all that, no team is perfect, right? Every team has a flaw and some weaknesses in their position groups. But the issue with the Bucks is they have too many of those type of situations in the groups.
Yeah.
Like when you look at this group, receivers, tight ends, running back, quarterback, safety. You know, it's just too many red flags or yellow flags.
My problem.
That's personnel. That's Jason Light.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as much as credit we give Jason Light, and we'll give him some credit for making some great picks, right? We get it, but we cannot overlook that. And I said this, and I think a lot of y'all recognize this now, fully. Setting the team back 2 or 3 years is detrimental.
Yeah,
and we're seeing it right now.
Yeah,
you're literally
We
seeing
knew
it right
this was
now.
going to happen though because of salary cap. So this is a blessing in disguise.
He makes good picks.
You cannot miss on drafts. We saw him do it in
Boom.
16 and 17, and then he did it in 2020 and 2021. You
Yeah.
said
You taking the words right out of my mouth.
This is why we're.
Okay, he can make some good picks, but it doesn't negate all the bad picks he's having as well.
Did you know Christian Benford, the cornerback?
Yeah, like Sal said, he be trying to be smart, man, and get these little small school linemen. Man, you got an SEC Big Ten lineman sitting right there. We had like 2 or 3 of them fall in our lap this last draft. And he just went right past. We're like, oh, no, I'm going to go get the Division II guy.
Here's a prime example. The team tonight.
Wasn't Deion
Harrison, the guy from Ohio State.
Hold on.
Prime example. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Christian Benford, Buffalo starting cornerback. The Buffalo Bills drafted Matt Elam in the first round. Kyrie Elam, not Matt Elam. Kyrie Elam from Florida, first round, 24th pick, a couple years ago. Christian Benford, undrafted, starting over him, and they're gonna pretty much probably get rid of Kyrie Elam.
He was hurt though. He was hurt. Elam was hurt.
No, they benched him. They're about to trade him. They're about to trade him.
Him and Josh Norman was activated, and he didn't see the field. So my point is, if you can't have a good draft class and have guys in later rounds be highly productive, a highly productive starter or mid-level starter, or even a productive player that can get in the game, The Bucks don't have a lot of those guys. They
We don't
don't
have
have
any.
those
Yeah,
type of
we
guys.
really don't have any, and that's the issue why we can never afford injuries year in and year out.
That's my point.
Once our starters go down, it's a
It's too
problem. We
top heavy.
done.
There's
We
a couple.
done.
Hey,
There's a couple starters I wish
Hey,
would go down right now, though.
Bucko, I wanna touch on what you said with like some of those picks. So I think this was Golston's first time in, and what did he do at Logan Hall? Or he just really hasn't done yet this year. Golston
Man,
gets
look,
in, makes the play, gets the interception.
I said Logan Hall was a bust the moment we took him.
Like,
Hey, Vita was kind of
Golston,
quiet tonight too.
I don't
He
think
didn't play.
Vita was
Vita was
inactive.
out.
They said it. He
No,
was.
I know,
okay.
but Golston was
So
getting.
that might have been a big. That was okay. I didn't know. I didn't even realize he was out, but I knew he had
He
that
was
foot problem.
inactive.
I never even saw
Yeah,
Logan
that
Hall
hurt
out
too.
there like one time.
D.
We
Delaney.
needed him tonight.
Joe Tryon is the bust.
Oh, that's what I think.
Agreed.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. For Anthony Nelson to get a sack and come on, bro. Like
And Diaby and not you.
Hey, ooh, Lord.
Hey, and this money we paying Shaq this year don't look like it should be going that high. I'm just not a real big fan of that.
Can I ask y'all a question?
What's up?
Do y'all think that these guys are staying in the game because it would prove that Jason Light has made some bad decisions if they were pulled out?
No.
No.
You have Savasier Dennis over there. You don't even put him in for nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
He's dead out of there. I'm tired of seeing Dan White getting pushed out of the play every run play.
Oh, I get what you're
that's
saying.
my point.
I get what you're saying. Keeping these guys playing, not playing what you spoke, just keeping what you got on the field. It shows our talent, bro. You didn't have good picks. You've hit here and there. You've made great offseason veteran signings.
Okay,
that's what you've done.
I can kind of see what you're saying, but feel me on this. We all know that Savasier Dennis is a better cover linebacker than Devin, right? He had all the interceptions in preseason. The guy got hands. The guy can cover. He's like a knockoff Devin White, right? I mean, Levante David. You trying to tell me that he wouldn't make a better difference, a bigger difference on third down than Devin White, because he is totally getting washed out of plays.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
He's getting washed out of plays.
I'm gonna tell you why. On third down, Devin White, they send him 90% of the time on a blitz.
They do it all game, bro.
And the fact that he has the speed is why he gets to stay on the field.
This is in a perfect world.
But he gets
not getting home.
I see one time because
he's not getting home.
If you watch the all,
he has no sacks. I don't want to. He don't have a sack yet.
I watched him do it 3 times in a row. That's all Devin White is to do on the field.
Okay, so basically you're telling me he's a liability on third down.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you why. Did you not read the commentator? Did you not read the commentator?
Now y'all kind of seeing my point.
Did you? But here's the problem with that. Is that a Devin White thing, or is that a Todd Bowles not knowing?
It's a Devin White thing.
It's a Devin White thing.
No,
it's a Devin White thing. I'm not sure if he's healthy or not, because he's not. He's looking kind of gimpy out there.
That's a Todd Bowles thing, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Let me explain right quick. Hold on. The play where Josh Allen, it opened up like it opened up like a freaking ocean, man.
Red Sea.
Where was Devin White being sent to?
He was in coverage. They called up. They had 2 safeties back, and they played man.
What did the commentator?
They played man, and they just rushed forward, and you can't do that with a running quarterback. You got to spy. And they were doing it early, but they didn't spy that one play, so that's why that happened.
Problem. That is a Todd Bowles issue. How no other team would allow that to happen? If you burn my middle linebacker, okay, cool, bro. That's just you're special. It can happen. But you mean to tell me Devin White's supposed to be one of the top 5 most athletic middle linebackers in the league, and he ain't spying on this man?
Well, all you gotta do is look at the last play of the game when they got up to the line. Well, look at the last play of the game. He sent a blitz on the last play of the game.
I think that groin is starting to aggravate him again. He's not moving fast.
If you're not healthy, why would Todd Bowles send him on a blitz? Man, when you watch this all 22, He is blitzing every single
play.
How the
Yep,
hell
And
every
you
is he
got him
play.
getting home?
throwing?
This
But
is
Is he
Not
hey,
getting?
getting home.
this is it.
oh
This is
man,
so this is a perfect world that I would see. I would test that young linebacker that you have in coverage, and this is what I would do for like one game because I know we're not going anywhere, so you might as well experiment and see what you got. I would put Devin White in Shaq's place and have him rush for a while.
Like Micah.
See, yeah, exactly. Put him in a Micah Parsons situation. See what happens. Take
I,
Shaq
I,
out. Let Shaq
what you
like
got to lose?
a little
What you
break.
got to lose? Because Shaq is not it no
Yeah,
more,
exactly.
man.
You got two young guys on the outside with Tryon and Devin. See how that pass rush looks with Shaq out of the picture, and you have a better coverage linebacker in the backfield with Levante. Just see how it goes.
Levante and Savasier. You
Yeah,
put them back there.
just see what
That's
happens.
what I'm telling you. Okay,
We got
and
three.
another
We got three
I'm not
super chats.
feeling this dropping us back in zone. These two corners are getting paid too
Oh
much.
yeah, hold up.
But I
Hey,
think it's because they're not
Super
that
chat, hold up,
very good.
super chat real quick.
did y'all see the couple of series that we played man? They got stops when they played man.
yeah, they. I'm not.
And then
Yeah,
they
Hold
went
on,
right back to
let's
zone.
get this super chat. Let's get the super chat.
I went right back to
Hold
zone.
Hold on.
We got two super chats. Mr. Big Pun, $2 super chat. Cal Trash Time, and also we have Great Weathers, $5 super chat. Shout out to you. The tape been out on Devin White since he was pushed 30 yards down the field by that Baltimore lineman last year. Remember?
Oh yeah.
I'll never forget
That
it.
was his worst game I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That looked like a hard-headed child that
Those
couldn't
games
leave
are
something
coming more
alone in the
frequently
store.
now.
Yeah,
I'm
getting
tired
yard.
of the media pumping him up, saying, "Oh, he's just great linebacker." I'm like, I know the tape don't show he's great.
He's
That
not
Super
even on
Bowl,
he's not even on the
year,
same level
we thought he was
as
gonna turn the corner, and he been regressing since the Super Bowl year.
You know
Levante has
who he
been
is?
outplaying him in every single way this year.
He
And
came from
Levante is
who
like
Devin?
10 years
You
older
know
than
who
him.
I trade
Devin
him
White
for a D
is?
lineman from Philly right now.
Devin White reminds me of Bruce Irvin when he played in Seattle. That's exactly what he is. He's
You
an
have a
undersized
33
pass rusher. He's
you have a
really fast and can
33
go, but he can't cover.
you have a 33-year-old linebacker out covering and basically outdoing everything.
Yeah, like I don't like to see Levante David having to guard a Kincaid. That to me is like
That's where Savasier Dennis is supposed to come in.
I didn't like that. I don't like that, bro. Like I get it. He's still playing at a high level at his age, but don't do the man like that. Come on, man.
The thing with
They
that,
got him out there on wideouts, man.
Come on, dog.
you have this might be Levante last year. Devin, he want big money, so he gonna go somewhere. So you're gonna have Savasier and who? So it's better to get him.
Devin is, Levante. I think he's gonna come back next year.
If we don't play Devin White, we can afford a
If
Devin.
we don't
We
pay
can
Devin
afford
White,
Levante.
we're not gonna let Levante David just
I
walk.
don't think they're gonna pay Devin White, but
I think
They're not.
let him walk.
in my mind,
They
even though I
won't.
don't want him to retire, I feel like he is.
You can't let both of them go.
Here's a telltale stat about the game. Josh Allen, 31 for 40, 77.5% completion percentage.
Crazy.
That's that thing zone, boy.
But this is a good defense, though.
We need to call us the that's because we the zone boys. That's because we the zone boys. Go back and go look at all the
we got a good defense, though.
Yeah, but that's because we play in zone.
We play 10 yards off the ball every time.
When we got it, man, did you not see how we was bumping up? Diggs was catching the attitude.
I think Buffalo is a zone team too, ain't they?
No, they play man.
They play man.
They play a lot of man.
They manned us up tonight.
Yeah, they play a lot of man.
Because they don't respect us. They know we going 6 yard out.
No, they play that anyway. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
they've
been playing man.
Certain
Remember,
teams
y'all
do
see.
certain
Look,
things.
the thing about you got to go back in history. Sean McDermott, even before he was with Carolina, he was with the Eagles too, right? So he's been around some guys, right? The Buddy Ryans and all that stuff like that. But Sean McDermott with the Carolina Panthers, and when he was a DC, and we remember he gave us hell when he was the Carolina Panthers DC with Luke Kuechly and Thomas.
But he had some all pro. He had some Hall of Famers on that squad too.
He gave us a lot of problems with his defense, and he brought that same type of defense, which is basically like a modified Tampa 2 with some modifications. Because when he had, let me be honest, before Matt Milano got hurt, he was a top 5 linebacker, right?
Yes, he was.
Here's the funny thing about Buffalo's defense. Matt Milano out for the season. Tre'Davious White out for the season. Daquan Jones, another key lineman, D tackle, out for for a
Yeah,
while,
backup.
and
Yeah.
they still able to play great defense. So it's
Yeah, but
Right.
that's on us. They didn't do that last week. That's why I say it's the offense for us is bad.
Sean McDermott had the Bills defense prepared for what we had. I said it during the game. Does the Bills, they know what the hell we doing? I mean, like literally, they know exactly what we was doing.
I ain't gonna
5-yard
lie.
out.
I ain't gonna lie. Did you not see how dirty the Patriots offense has been? Did you see what they did to
That's
them?
a divisional game. That's a whole different ball game right there, man.
Yeah, but do you
They
not see
know.
this,
They know.
man?
Yeah, they know each other very well.
Have we not
Very
been
well.
watching
You
Matt
can't do that.
Jones throw that
You can't.
football?
I understand, but you can't compare those type of games, buddy.
I know because we can't compare the coaches. I get that. Then they
That too.
Then they play
Yeah,
Redskins. All I'm saying is them boys, they get exploited on that other side of the football, man, and that just
that
shows
says
me
more
how
about
bad.
us than them.
That's what I'm
Exactly.
trying to say. Our offense is.
I mean, you want to point at these other
Next.
teams,
Watch
though.
they
You
get
can't worry
ranked
about
on.
them.
No, I'm just.
Let me ask this. Let me ask you all this.
Man.
So on the all 22, when you all see the offensive play, are people getting open and Baker just not pulling the trigger, or what is it?
Yeah.
That's
He
what I
pump
see.
faking too much.
That's what I
That's
see
why you're saying the
in the
pump fake.
game.
He's not able to see over the line, man.
He's
Yeah,
pump
most of
fake.
his plays.
Most batted balls since he came in the league. The word is out. Get your hands up. If you can't get home, get your hands up. He can't see.
Platinum crab legs.
And if you take away his first read, he's lost.
He had a clean pocket of multiple times. Clean pocket.
Yeah.
And didn't know what to do.
He couldn't see.
Don't they got our? Oh, listen, the man has been sacked less than like Patrick Mahomes on the season.
Bucko, look up the height of their D line.
I said it before the game. I said it before in my pregame talk. They got tall line. They got tall D line. I told y'all that.
Can't see.
Then if we don't take the time to put this dude, if we hold on, Sal, if we don't take the time to put this dude in the spread and sit him in the shotgun all game, if that's what we have to do, then that's what we have to do. But putting him under center like this is horrible.
My problem is I thought that was supposed to be why he excelled at the little waggles and stuff. Where are those at?
They cut those out. They're planning for that.
Man, it's week 8. That's not happening no more, bro. That's not.
They're taking that away. You ain't paying attention? They're literally taking that away from us.
I know they are. So you want to take us. You want to make your offense even worse than what it is by now having him line straight up under center, step back, and look through his reads.
That's what they're forcing the Bucs to do. Beat us with this bum. Because we know his tendency. And if he breathes down his neck a little bit, he get happy feet and he start cuffing the ball, double pumping, doubting himself. He's not even playing unconsciously. He's thinking way too much now. He's scared.
He's
scared. He's gun shy.
He know his career in the commercials for the insurance. It's over with.
He on rent cycle. He know that.
Hey, or it could just be that the play calling from this offensive coordinator is just straight trash.
I want to put a lot of that on Canales.
And he not pull the trigger.
It's people be getting open and he's just not throwing it because he can't see. Really can't see.
That one of those plays where he threw the Godwin, it was like a comeback route or something like that. Godwin was open and he threw the ball late and the quarterback broke him. Almost was a pick.
He did it 3 times to him tonight. He did 3 plays to Chris Godwin where he's beat him on the route and didn't time it right. And by the time you got the ball there, the DB can make a play on it.
And you can tell too that some of those wide receivers are getting frustrated with him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love when
I don't care what they say up there at that podium. I know what's going on behind closed doors.
Yeah,
it's people getting cussed out.
Well, the problem, the issue is they was doing it when he got here. Let's just be honest. Yeah. Them dudes wasn't happy when we signed Baker Mayfield like they was when we signed Brady. It's Baker Mayfield. At the end of the day, you got
and 39.
Come on, you got Jamal Dean trying to, they got a video out with Jamal Dean cracking a little joke on him because he threw a pick to him. It is what it is, man. Like Kyle Trask will probably be starting about 2 more
Yeah,
games.
I'm over the Baker
Well, we
experiment.
saw too with like most of the. You remember when on the Browns and Odell's dad came out and showed all those plays where Odell was open.
Yep.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this has been a running theme since he's been in the league. There's been
And,
so
and
many
you know
open
Can't
what?
receivers that
see.
Baker don't
But
And
get
you
this
know
to.
what? And you know what? His timing is off because he actually threw one of those bad plays that tore that man ACL. One of them bad throws, the OBJ, and it just not in a good area. But you know, receivers gonna always try to make a play on it and catch it anyway. Come on, bro. You underthrowing passes. Oh
But
man, bro.
peep this, peep this. This is something that they reported on after they went through minicamp before preseason, like training camp started. Baker Mayfield did not work out with none of his receivers before training camp. Not one. He gave the offensive lineman to go on vacation. As somebody who's coming onto a new team, this is your last chance. Why the heck would I trust somebody like that?
Yeah, yeah.
And you're seeing it. He had one preseason game. Oh, he's the starter. That's what we need right there. That's our guy. You even heard Mike say, "I need to know who the quarterback is going to be so we can get this thing down."
Yep.
It was
Yep.
that close. It was literally that
Espe-
close.
Especially when you got this, you could just see the work ethic difference and how champions is wired. When you got Brady sneaking on elementary schools with his receivers in the middle of COVID, ain't even supposed to be outside, bro. They sneaking somewhere on somebody's school campus to learn this playbook to get a jump on it,
And
and
they
you
out
out here
there.
on vacation with the lineman like you just got the best arm, and then at the podium saying, "No, I'm not Brady. I'm Baker Mayfield." You're right, bro. You're right. We
You're
know
30,
this.
39 as a starter. That's his record as a starting quarterback before coming to the Bucks. 33 and 39. You had a XFL player. When he was with Carolina, he had got hurt. He came and he tried to play again. They benched you again.
Well, they
You
benched him
benched
at
again.
Carolina because they said it's over with. We blowing this thing up. So
So
you
that's
can,
why all
yeah,
the Bucks fans who was going crazy for him, talking about, oh yeah, this is what he gonna bring to the team. Even Steve Smith himself, and I don't even listen to Steve Smith. If it's not producing on the football field, it's not going to matter. I don't care how many players, how many coaches like you or respect you. If you are not producing for the team, it's not going to matter.
nah,
It's showing right now.
Yeah, and Kyle Trask already has one benefit is he can see over the line. You put him in, if he misses guys, then you know he's not the guy.
And
But Baker can't see the middle of the field, so you have to scheme open, which the defense is like, yeah, no, Baker can't see over our line, so like we're good in the middle of the field. Just take out the outside, he can't do anything.
not only that, it's
He can't
it's
even
in
see on the
house.
outside, bro, because the
Not only
DNs are
that,
too tall for him to see.
not only that, it's in house money. We drafted. You ain't played a regular. You ain't played You ain't played a season in the football world, so it would make sense to go to Trask. Baker Mayfield, you was a Heisman winner, first round draft pick. You on your 14. 8 coaches, 9 coaches. This it.
Yeah, he
This
was a
it.
system quarterback in college, man. That's that Lincoln Riley system.
I mean, he was
To be
taken
honest,
first
I
because he
think
won the.
to be
He was
honest, I
taken
think
first because he won the
Caleb
Heisman.
Williams is probably gonna be like that.
Yeah, literally, the Browns could have got Josh Allen over Baker.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. When you got I think it's a law where if you got the first overall pick and like the Heisman, you're taking that pick. You're taking that pick.
I
Because
guess.
if you miss because you don't want that, you know how bad you're gonna get. So it's like
I
you have to
wonder.
take that pick. Why you
I
But
think Caleb
wonder.
Williams
all the
not
metrics
coming
was
out?
there that he wasn't
Why
the
you
right person.
why?
I
But of course
wonder.
he wasn't. But why you think Caleb is not coming out? You heard what
I
Caleb
wonder.
said.
I wonder how mad Mike is about the fact that he may not have this streak going after this season.
Yeah,
What?
that
Well,
thousand yards,
where his
that
yards at?
1,000 yards
Whoa,
is in big.
whoa. Whoa. He got a couple. Where's his yards at? They should
400.
be about. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think he'll be all right. I just think
he
it's more so the
good.
fact that I've seen Mike open a bunch of times and he gets back
Yeah,
his
he
bigger
good,
on
bro.
That's
We
why
field.
got
he
an
was.
extra game this season. He good. He'll get his 1,000 yards. I'm gonna say, whoa, he got a
I
couple
don't
games with
know,
100
man.
yards.
This dude scared to throw the ball.
That's what
We're
I'm
not even
saying.
He's
the
scared.
league in nothing. You know what? You know when the NFL posts they top 5 leaders in rushing, we not in none of them.
Crazy.
Whew.
None of them.
And Rashad
But we
White
got a
actually
good
played a
defense,
little
though.
harder tonight. He actually ran a little harder tonight than normal.
You know what's so crazy? And this is the problem with I don't like about some of our fans, right? And I've been sitting back listening to y'all. Let me read the super chat real quick. So Sandoval 813 $5 super chat. It is that okay? It Jason fault. Okay, whatever that means. It's Jason fault. I think that's what he means. For bringing Baker in the first place. Uh, he's on his fourth team. We should have went with Cal in the beginning. With okay, Sandoval. We'll get that wording correct, but
That
I get
boy
what you're
got that
saying.
good drink in his
Uh,
system tonight.
so here's the problem I have: wins or losses, either one. I don't like how some of the Bucks fans react. It's funny, tale of two sides. There's two stories here. When the Bucks were 3-1, people beating their chests and this and that. And then when I gave the reality take of the team at the time, it was, oh, okay, Bucks, you tripping, whatever. So here we are, 1-4 in the last 5 games, and then we lose this game. Here comes the excuses. So I'm kind of reading the reading the room for the Bucks community right now on social media and platforms. Just reading, just kind of get the feel for what they got out of the game. Here come the excuses, the woulda, shoulda, couldas, and I get it, but we didn't deserve to win the game. You can't play bad for 3.5 quarters and think you're gonna just
Yeah,
win the game, and then you lose the game. It's well, if Chris Godwin would have did this, and if we would have started, you can't win games like that. This is the
yeah.
NFL. These are grown men designed to watch football basically 24 hours a day, and you
Yep.
play a sugar honey iced tea game 90% of the game, and you think you just gonna all of a sudden just win a game, and then when you lose the game, it's well, if he would have did this, no, you should have did it in
Oh
the
my,
game.
this is
You didn't
great.
deserve this team didn't deserve to win the game. Stop making excuses for the team that is not good.
True.
Yeah, 90 snaps to do something.
I mean, come on,
I mean,
man. Like,
even
why
last
do
week,
Bucks fans do this?
that game was so bad last week. Like neither one of us should have won. That should have just
Well, the
been a
ref should have
tie.
called the flag. The ref should
That's
have threw
probably
the
about as
flag.
bad as it looks.
The ref should have called pass interference on that
Like
last play. Man, get out of here with
yeah,
that.
that
Get
that
home, get it done. I'm tired of you selling
yeah.
snake oil, bro. You're not. This what you're saying at the podium and what you're displaying on the field is two totally different things. I don't want to hear about how we're getting close. We're almost there. We're turning the corner. I got stuff in the bag I ain't released yet. Man, all
Nah, man. I think this is the ceiling. I don't think this guy's good at
Yeah, I'm
all.
gonna be
This is the
honest.
ceiling.
But so where is the issue though? Where is the issue in the type of decline that we're having that fast?
We have
I
no
mean,
no culture, and we have everything starts with the
no,
head.
we don't have any identity.
We don't
yeah,
have
okay,
our head
cause
coach.
cause 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 last year we knew week one we won. Like when we beat Dallas, we saw it. Like, hey, we won that game, but that red zone was a problem, wasn't it? And then it continued. Them first 3 weeks, that's something. Damn, bro, where your imagination at? Where your play schemes? Where your design run? What's going on?
You want to know why? Because BA wasn't there. BA was type of head coach, even though he offensive minded. He looked at Byron like, bro, is you slow? We not doing that. Scrap that. This is what we gonna do.
Oh yeah, well they killed
Had a
them for
coach.
that.
We had a head coach that was involved. We had a head
Oh,
coach up and down the sideline, cussing players out, doing this, doing that, and the players respected him for it.
They need to let
Oh,
them come on down out the skybox now
I
so they
mean,
can
but
go.
but but you know what? But we had a lot of people at the same time though that didn't like that BA. I said there might be a reason because we was also complaining about some of them plays where we was like, man, who in charge of the playbook right now? But even though
I'm so,
That's
What I'm
old news.
saying
But I'm just saying this year. So that is old news. But I'm saying this year. I'm just saying the drop off that fast and
don't
the
drop
play
off.
schemes. I'm saying from 3
That was the same
games
thing that
to
happened last year.
now. But we know what I'm saying is we saw it week 1. The red zone. We saw that we had an issue with points. We saw it from week
Better
1,
matched teams.
and
Think about it.
it continued.
The Bills have been a perennial playoff team since what, Josh Allen's second or first year. Our division has not been that good, even though we've been in the playoffs. But when we have teams that match up like that, we're not good.
Todd Bowles said I think Buck what you girl talked about it too earlier, but Todd Bowles said he was proud of the effort by the Bucks players tonight, but there were too many penalties, too many times shooting themselves in the foot. That's what you. So you mean to tell me you proud of that performance?
Bro, you shot us in the
Start
foot.
with
You literally
you.
took the gun, aimed down, and shot us in the
I ain't
foot.
gonna
And he's
lie.
like,
That's media talk, man.
That's another
He's not gonna give you
repeated.
nothing.
That's another repeat statement. Like that's spin cycle, bro. You know how many
Yeah,
times we done
man.
shot
Come on,
ourselves in
man.
the
No,
foot?
no, no. When you're
Too
hearing
many
media talk,
penalties.
that's not. There's no way in the world you are happy with that.
That is, yeah.
That
I
he
don't know if
That's
y'all talked
media
about
talk.
this.
Todd
But
Bowles is not going to throw anyone under the bus in
I
front
ain't
of the
gonna lie.
media.
I need for us to make. I just want us to make headline news where we just get slaughtered across the coaching staff,
They're going
across the
to.
media.
This is a prime
Yeah,
time game.
they
I
had it
I
there.
I
They're
I,
going
I
to talk about
want
this
that.
Balls
tomorrow
is a
morning.
coward, Brian. He a coward.
I want that, and then I want them to take that soundbite and go back and show other weeks and go bring up last season, and that way, while we take this mini bye, Jason Light has to come from his office, maybe even the Glaciers, and they what's going on?
He
We
knows
got
what's going on. These are his picks.
I'm saying what's going on when the big guys, when they come down and got to have a talk, you messing with that bag because see, here's the thing: those performances, you sold those season tickets where people got to
Man,
be at the games. Okay, cool.
Todd Bowles gonna
But
be like, it's you the problem. You won't let me pull Cody Mott. You won't let me pull Feeler. You know these other two guys have proven to be better than these guys. Why are they starters? They're not, bro. These dudes ain't good. At least Stinney and at least Leverett stepped up when it was time to in a clutch moment. So they've proven themselves to be worthy of some type of play. They're not getting. Man, these two dudes is garbage, man. We got the two worst guards and center in the league.
It's a bad, you know what though? It's a bad trio. This is a bad trio right here. And I'm gonna give y'all the trio of this team, right? The trio is Bowles, Canales, and Baker. That is not a trio that you want to be trying to go win a lot of games.
That doesn't intimidate anyone.
What do they say? Your quarterback is the extension of your OC.
That's not it, folks.
What do you do when they both? Well, if they both bad, come on, man. I mean, it is what it is. This is what we got.
So how do we feel the trade deadline coming up, right? So
we shouldn't trade nothing. What trade unless we get rid of Mike Evans.
So do we trade? No, I'm saying so. Do we see about one of these better running backs that won't cost much?
Man, stop, man.
No, I'm saying,
I'm just saying,
told you earlier, man. You can go and look it up on YouTube for yourself. It's a lot of it is that we don't have the burst, but a lot of it is the blocking. You can't put Bo Jackson back there and expect nothing, man. They can't block.
And they literally are the worst. I ain't trading for no running back, man.
Yeah, but the problem,
man, come on, man.
I'm just saying something that probably won't cost a high pick, man. We can go grab one of these. Rashad.
Y'all said it was people talking about what Chase was gonna do when he came back. He gonna give us a burst, man. You can't run when they can't block.
I mean, look, you got a healthy Rashad Penny. He a little injury prone, but you got.
I'm not trading for a running back. I'm not trading for a running back. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
We don't need no damn running back.
We need to change the scheme. It's not. We're not a. Listen.
We don't have the personnel for that scheme.
Bucko said it earlier about the personnel. We sit here and take the weakest parts of our team and try to make it a strength. Stop doing it. We're good. Our tackles are good. They provide time to throw the dang on ball. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. I watch Kansas City. I know they got Mahomes, but I'm so sick of seeing Travis Kelce in the box score with 12, 13 catches. That's scheme. Scheme. What? He the only person they got to throw the ball to. They ran the ball 2 times less than we did Sunday, and they scored 30 plus points.
Yeah.
Because they don't care about running the ball. When we played Detroit didn't care. They couldn't run on us. They said, you know what? Forget it. Just throw the ball. We can't run the ball, and we
Bills did the same thing.
The Bills always do that though, but we were down 14.
No, I don't care. They did it because we're the team to do it on.
We were down 14.
They do it anyway. They'll do it anyway.
We were down 14 when we got the ball in the third quarter. The first time, they scored a touchdown. We down 14. Do y'all know the next 4 out of the next 6 plays that we ran, because we went 3 and out both times, were run plays? Why? We can't run the ball.
Bro, I keep saying that.
And you're quarterback.
So I'm not trading for a running back.
And
That's
not going to make a difference.
So
you can put
I ain't saying
Earl Campbell back there, man. It ain't going to happen.
I'm just saying, as far as the move forward, I'm not saying I agree or disagree. So at this point, basically, we stick Kyle Trask in and we just throw the ball 50 times a game.
You don't have to throw it 50 times a game. Use the pass game to set up your run game. I thought tonight was probably one of the best games you're going to get out there. 13 carries, 44 yards. If we run the ball 20 times, we probably have about 85, 90 yards that game. If the game is within running balance. It wasn't, so we had to throw the ball a little bit more. But stop trying to be the Philadelphia Eagles. Be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and throw the football. Throwing the football is how you're going to set your offense up. Throwing the football is what got you to beat New Orleans. I don't care what nobody say, because he was throwing the ball almost every first down in New Orleans. And that's why I was excited, because I was like, dog, he's schematically throwing up some really nice passing plays without Mike Evans on the field. So let me see what we're going to do after the bye week. We went right back to a stale run the ball on first down, maybe run it on second down, or throw an incomplete pass, and now we 3rd and long. Like, what are we doing? Like, just stop it. Like, stop. Yeah. Use the pass to set up the run. Period. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, the money's on the receivers. All the money's are with the receivers. Pass the ball.
Like, just pass the ball. Like, I'm not saying throw it 50 times. Canales is so hell bent on this balance. Like, it's stubborn. So frustrating. He's so stubborn.
But look where he's been at for the past 15 years. So
what? You don't have those same players.
Yeah, but
the personnel, the running scheme that you're trying to use, it's not a bad scheme. It's really not, because sometimes it kind of hits and it don't.
Yeah, but look at his.
It's the personnel. Those guys in the middle are terrible.
But this is his first year calling plays, bro. He only gonna do exactly.
A blind man can see you can't run up the middle with that line, man.
Yeah, but
everybody know it.
Yeah, but you're not paying attention to that when you're just a quarterback's coach.
What?
He's been a quarterback's
he ain't paying attention to it now.
I mean, what do you expect? This is his first year.
Man, why?
We 8 weeks in.
I ain't making excuses for the dude, but I'm just saying this is not what you see when you got a quarterback coach.
Tabo said this says that this loss would not snowball with the leaders and the coaches they have. He did mention this though, that mistakes and some some areas that cost him the game. That's coaching. Starts with coaching. That starts with coaching. You can't start trying. See, that's like a slight deflection. Oh well, we had some mistakes. No sugar honey iced tea, Sherlock. We all saw the mistakes. The question is, did you adjust with those mistakes? No. You stayed the course until about 9 minutes left in the game, and then this 18 play drive. Like, we up. So we gonna make it.
Notice?
I can't get over that.
Do you notice
freaking plays? I can't get over that.
Do you notice what Bowles does when he on defense, when he knows he's gonna call a timeout, but still lets 9 seconds run off the clock and then calls a timeout?
I already told y'all, man. He's the Mike McCarthy of timeouts. It's a few coaches like that in the league. He's one of them.
Like
They
you
don't know what
can't
to
let
do
the
with
clock run for 20 seconds, then call your timeout when your defense is out there. Like
Yeah,
what?
they don't know what to do with timeouts. Him and Mike McCarthy, it's a few of them, bro. They don't know how to clock manage.
Do you need a clock management specialist like Nathaniel Hackett did in Broncos? Like I don't get it.
Yeah, he might need one because he don't. We didn't see this. We'd have already seen this. So he's confused and too slow to react on that.
This is also the time I wish Jensen got that surgery instead of trying that cell therapy or whatever he was trying to do.
No, man.
Well, that was the setback too. That was a big setback.
They said if he would have had the surgery, he probably would have had to retire.
Well, I feel like now he ain't gonna do anything.
No, he couldn't do it. He's really fighting against himself, man. It's time for him to go. His knee was shattered. There was nothing you can do. The Bucks are they playing mind games with themselves. They chose that. They chose to try to hold on to that, man. Dude is done.
Who over there playing? Is that Al Green?
No, I get you. Bucks get like in their own way too. Like
we're not
and we have to draft the center, or we have to go get a center because Hainsey is not the guy.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's the reason why they can't put
we have to draft everything at this point.
You know what? That's the reason why they can't put Nick Leverett in the game. If Hainsey goes down, we don't have another backup. But we chose to go get a running back instead of trying to go get linemen.
I got a question for y'all. The trade deadline, I think it's up, October 30th, I believe, right? So
I'm saying that they're going to make a move.
What do we do with Devin White?
I trade him. I really would.
Right.
I would trade him for a lineman.
I'll trade him for a ham sandwich.
I would trade him.
Yeah, you trade him.
I'll trade him for a lineman.
Yeah, I'll take him for a pass
somebody
rusher.
decent on that O line.
Yeah, swap. I'm sure someone would take him, and we can get a pass rusher out of it.
See if somebody at Cleveland, Colts, or Detroit want to come up off.
Man, you better holler at Philly.
The problem with trading Devin White though is his film.
Yeah, it's taking back.
But here's the problem.
Who wants to give up film? Who wants to give up assets for that?
But here's the problem. He does rank as a top 100 player, and he does get gassed in the media. Like they gas him up, so he got to.
That works in the media. That's not going to work in the coach.
With the tape show,
but he is ranked a top 100 player, man.
But then you're not. Look at his film. I
know, but
and then it's a contract. Hold on, and then it's a contract year. So you're going to trade an asset for somebody that's going to come for 1 year. That's probably not going to make that much of a difference. Nah, he don't have no value.
But here's he don't have value, right? But at the same time, just like any other team, we was getting on Whitehead until he started making plays here and there. But he goes over the Jets, and you see how he's playing over there.
No. Whitehead was good.
I never said that. I was the biggest advocate saying we should never got rid of him.
I'm a Miami Hurricane fan. I watched him at Pittsburgh a lot, bro. He was good. He was good.
I never said get rid of him.
He was good.
What I'm saying is you put Devin White over there with Philly, you put it or Dallas.
Send him to Dallas and get a lineman out of it.
Come on. What do you think? Nobody's doing that. Who are we gonna get a third string lineman? Because they're not giving us a player.
I really feel like in the league somewhere.
I actually believe. I actually believe.
We'll get some for Devin White.
I actually believe a second string lineman is better than our starters.
Hold on. I really do feel strongly about this. There is a coach. There's multiple coaches out there that probably think that they can coach White way better than Bowles can, and I guarantee you they would take a chance on him. I really see that
in a contract year. They're not going to do that in a contract year.
Listen,
they're not going to give up an asset.
Well, no, but they don't have to pay.
They're not going to do that.
Devin,
they're going to let him walk at the end of the year and be like, "Look, you can take this."
The team holds all the cards for Devin. Devin doesn't have any leverage if he goes to a new team.
Yes, he does. He's an unrestricted free agent. He doesn't go to the highest. He'd be an unrestricted free agent. He just goes to the highest bidder.
If you're seeing, I don't think any teams give him a big contract. I think they give
that don't matter. That don't matter. He's going to go to the highest bidder if that's the case.
But here's what I'm saying here.
What do y'all think about Todd Bowles' decision not to kick that field goal?
At the half,
He's a
Just go
coward.
for
he's
it.
a
Just go
coward.
He's a coward.
for it.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Just go
He's a
for
coward.
it.
I think his playing
21
it too.
seconds left, man.
I think his aggressiveness, he overplayed it. Like I don't mind the being aggressive, but I feel like that's twice now. I think he's done a fourth down convert, tried to go for it on fourth. Didn't we do
No,
it
he
last
didn't
week
go
early?
for it.
Didn't
No,
we do it
no, he
last?
didn't
Didn't
go
we?
for it. He
Yeah,
punted.
last week.
No, but I'm saying, didn't we do it last week early, like
Yeah,
in the
4th and 6.
first quarter? Yeah, we
The
did it.
first
and then-
possession, 4th and 6.
Yeah,
Stupid. Just stupid.
like what do we? I get it, right? You playing with all the chips, but nah, bro, you doing it at the wrong time.
No,
Just
well,
go
he's talking
ahead.
about before the half. He actually should have went for this one. It was 4th and 2. He should have went for it.
The probability
But he
says go for it. But
and you're on
for
the
whatever
other
reason,
side of the 50. You're on the other. You're in there.
it's 21 seconds left.
It's
And your
21
kicker just made a
seconds left,
57-yard field goal. Your kicker just made a 57-yard field goal. It had room
Oh
to.
yeah. That whole stand there and try to get him to jump. Yeah, bro, kick the field goal and quit playing. Let's not do that.
Yeah, why? If
The
you're trying
long
to get him to
snapper
jump,
didn't
you
even
keep
have his hands on the ball.
exactly. If you're trying to get
Yeah.
him to jump, you keep your offense out there. Like I don't know what brain cells Todd had there.
That was stupid, bro.
But-
That was a
My
boneheaded.
thing is, Todd Bowles can talk about the stars and the veterans on the team all he wants, but what's it matter if you don't really listen to him? Like,
Yeah, you ain't lying.
like these guys been playing football for a very long time. You would think against the Falcons, somebody should have said, "Hey, coach," and nobody does this, but maybe Mahomes will do this or like a superstar do this, but it's like they got all their timeouts, coach. We might not want to throw the ball 3 straight times. I mean, that's just stupid. That was so. That anybody that plays Madden wouldn't even do what he did in that situation.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like nobody would have did that. They got all their timeouts. I'm at least running the ball twice. Whatever, it's 8 yards. We don't get it. We kick a field goal with time. At least we guaranteed overtime. You're gonna get on the ball back with a minute left and 2 timeouts. Come on, man. Like that was that's something a rookie head coach would do. That was ridiculous.
Try to go for the fake, dude. Like we try to go for the fake pass, the fake field goal pass. Do something, but try to get them to jump. That don't look.
Yeah,
good,
that was stupid.
man.
Yeah, you could have did a fake field.
That don't
fake
look good.
punt.
Yeah, bro.
You trying to get them to jump, and you got all the false start penalties.
Stupid. Like, and who?
Go figure.
Like, it's just like our demons are catching up to us, man. Like we had a really good week 1 win. And you see Minnesota's tough. I mean, they beat San Fran. That
was a good quality win.
But my problem
that's what I was telling people. I was telling people that was a good win. And then we had in New Orleans. I thought that was a good win at the time in New Orleans. I mean, it was rolling at that time.
It was, but my issue is last week and this week.
Yep,
these were winnable. These were winnable games that just look disgusting.
Because Buffalo, for everything that they are, they're fractured. Buffalo's fractured, and I cannot believe we tied that game up at 10.
The Lions, I
gave
get
up
it with
a
the
touchdown.
Lions. I get it with the Lions, and I got it with the Eagles, right? But these two last Falcons and this team, like these didn't look like, oh man, we finna be blown out in the first quarter.
I didn't get it with the Lions. I didn't get it with the Lions.
There you go. Oh, thank you. Because
the Saints defense is better than the Lions.
Coming off a bye week.
I had the Lions beating us.
Which is fine. That's fine because they were, they're better. They were a little bit better. But when they came in with the injuries that they had, and then and we were coming off a bye week, that was unacceptable. And I knew. I knew we was going to lose that Falcons game when I look at the bottom of my screen and I saw the Lions was down 28-0 and we were struggling with the Falcons. I was like, we're about to lose this game. We're going to lose this game.
That's the thing, too. Coming into the season, I was telling Bucks fans this. I said, as good as Canals can talk, you have to still understand he's never called plays in the NFL before.
It looked like it.
So
too,
I don't expect, when the season started, I don't expect the Bucks to be putting up 28 to 30 points. I expect it to get slow, but at some point,
you thought it was gonna click.
You should be seeing the offense progressing. Everyone should be looking like.
And I thought it was that Saints game.
Page,
I did.
It's not.
It's I thought we turned the corner.
I
did. That Saints game.
I just said it. The tape was out. He thought he was smart. He thought he was slick early because nobody knew what he was doing. But once they start watching it, man. they're running short routes, and now teams are playing close in the box. And you're finna start seeing these routes get jumped. They almost jumped 3 or 4 of them today.
Actually, like 6 or 7.
I thought Baker been getting lucky.
That's why I asked the question about 30 minutes ago. That's a fast ass drop off, man, with that playbook. From the Saints till now, that's pretty.
That's just the tape is out, and they figured, oh, this is what he's doing.
Yeah, but even
let's make him go with a plan B, and he has
but even then, when you figure out tape, you still got a way to kind of maneuver around something, bro. That come on, man. We damn near about to get to the point where it looked like we won't score no points.
Right.
No.
Without that interception, we probably lose this game 24-3. Really more than that.
Like this is looking different.
And I was at the bar watching the game. And I told some Bills fans, I said, hey man, all y'all need is 13.
Bro.
All y'all need is 13.
You saying tape? I get it with tape. Okay, you figure out a play here and there. Oh, I remember this from.
No, you figure out exactly what he's doing. He's doing the exact same thing every time.
The whole playbook looks like it's been compromised.
Bro, the whole playbook is all the routes are the same. They're real short.
It looks like rocket science. It looked like rocket science. Everything looks hard. Like we're trying to get a whole 20-ounce juice out of one grape. That's what it looked like. Every time I watch us play on offense, it hurts to watch. And so it magnifies the flaws on defense. Every mistake that we make on defense is now magnified because we know the offense can't match. And granted, man, the defense they're not perfect. They're really bad on third down. But at the end of the day, man, it's scoring points. And our defense is giving up less points. No, they're giving up one more point than we're scoring. Like, come on. They're giving up 17 points a game before tonight, of course. And we're scoring 16.8. Come on, man. You can't win like that. You're 3-4. That's a 3-4 team. That's a 3-4 team.
Todd Bowles said Baker fought his tail off tonight.
I don't want to hear that.
I didn't see that.
I don't want to hear that.
He was average. How are you looking at this dude and saying, wow.
I'm done with listening to anything he has to say because he's not gonna give you nothing. He's not gonna say what's really in his mind.
Sal, I'm telling you right now, he believes in 100% of what he's saying. I'm telling you.
You can't be, man. Your offense looks terrible. You cannot sit here and look at that and be like, they look like they are, all right.
I might
believe every single week after practice.
I might believe what he's saying because I'm gonna be real with you. If what you're saying is true, Sal, where he don't believe it, he would have made changes.
Yeah, something would have changed. Ryan Neal would not be playing right now.
Changes where?
Everywhere. The whole you would see something. People would like, for instance,
you cannot sit here and tell me that Cody Mock is better than Nick Leverett.
No. We aren't, but he is what I'm saying, and I'm gonna tell you how. Do you not see what it took to sit Luke Gadecki down last year? We had to fake an illness.
I don't think that's all in his decision. I think Jason Light has a lot to do with that. That's what I'm saying. It don't want him to appear as if these are bad picks, whether it's through free agency or through the draft. These guys are not it. But you're going to keep forcing this. You're going to keep trying to put a square peg in a round hole and run the ball up the middle, and you got the worst 3 interior linemen I've seen in I don't know how long.
Okay,
I've never seen a center and a guard get pancaked every other play.
So back to Bucko.
These guys are not good.
These guys got a job to do. We still got games to play. The deadline is coming up.
Okay, let me give you a situation.
We saying tank, but let's just be real. That tank doesn't exist.
Okay,
you gotta try to tank. So what do we do? They got to make some type of trade.
I get you. But what in the past has shown you that Jason Light's going to trade? When does he ever do that?
He's not going to.
He's not going.
All he's thinking about is clearing the books.
Nothing's going to get traded. Nothing's going to happen because Jason Light.
Then that means we're going to see Todd Bowles for the next few years, and as well as Dave Canales.
Who said
Simple as
that?
That means if we're not making trades to try to get better,
Man,
then that means people. Hold on. Then that means people are secure in their job and they know it.
no, they don't. No, they don't. If this team
That's just
continues
my
down the
opinion.
road it's going right now, the Glaciers are not going to be happy. Heads are going to roll.
Glaciers get rid of head coaches quick. They do.
They're not going to hold on to this.
They don't hold on.
You can't get butts in the seats, which they struggle at anyway. They're not going to go back with this because nobody's going to come back and watch this team next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it affects money. Glaciers are really money hungry. They are money hungry.
You're damn right.
So what do you do with the trade deadline? Because
you don't do anything. If you can't get a lineman for Devin White, you might as well ride it out. Put Trask in, put Leverett in, and go with Stinney and Leverett, and then see what we can do.
Okay,
go out swinging. Go out swinging because you're gonna go out.
So do we go ahead and shop Evans and go ahead and just bite it down?
Shop Evans, huh? I don't want to do that.
I think that's what's going to happen. To be honest with you, I think Mike's going to be.
Even the way he sounded, it do sound like that pregame stuff. It did sound kind of.
I think he's out of here.
Like he ain't gonna be here.
You don't think Kansas City Chiefs will raise their hand right now?
Okay, and give us what?
They would love Mike.
And give us what? Donovan back?
They wouldn't. Nah.
They ain't got nothing to give us.
They're gonna have to find
They don't have nothing to give us. They ain't gonna come off Chris Jones.
Shit, they got some good safeties back. They got a good secondary.
Oh man, stop it, man.
Something.
No. And if we gonna make a trade for anything, it's got to be along that line. Period.
I think there were some teams that probably just because younger, because they know Evans don't have very long. I think they would take more of Devin.
If we gonna make a trade for anything, it gotta be along the line. That's where the biggest problems are. Not getting to the quarterback and protecting the quarterback.
Are you guys saying they're gonna shop Evans at the trade deadline?
That's the hypothetical that they're going with. But I'm just saying, what you gonna get for him?
Because that means the younger receivers got to step up. They already not doing that.
I mean,
they're not even. Man,
but
they're not even getting a chance.
Then you got to think about it.
But they're not getting a chance. They're not getting
next
a chance
year it's going to be Godwin's last year and Gage last year.
No, it'll be Gage, definitely. I think Godwin going to get called back.
No, I'm just saying in contracts itself.
Somebody going to go. It's probably going to be Mike.
Yeah, I think you're going.
But you can't trade him right now. Okay, you trying to say Kansas City will throw their hands up in there? What can they offer us?
I don't know what's all on their line, man.
The draft pick ain't gonna be no good.
Receivers just got in trouble.
Yeah, the draft pick ain't gonna be no good.
I can't even take a draft pick because I don't even know what Jason's gonna do with it. To be honest,
I mean, even if we took a draft pick from Kansas City, gonna be picking like 20 something.
True,
30
something. It was
something.
the first round. Yeah, they'll be picking like.
It ain't gonna do us no good.
Okay, you got the Bills. You got teams that do need
who we get from the Bills?
All these are playoff.
What I'm saying is you're shopping him just to see.
Yeah.
I'm asking you, like, if you these teams that you're naming, if you're their GM, what would you offer the Bucks for Mike Evans?
Well, here's the thing. You don't think Mike Evans on a Josh Allen team with Diggs on the other side automatically counts?
Okay, but but like I said, what are you going to give up?
That's worth a lot to you if you know you're trying to win a ring.
What are you going to give up?
It'd have to be a team that's trying to win now.
That's what I'm saying. A team that's trying to.
Yeah. What are you going to give up, people? Throw a name out there. Throw a name out there.
It may be draft picks. Would you take the draft picks, or do we need to get a player?
No, because the draft pick gonna be low. The draft pick is gonna be low.
Yeah, if they're like ready, they could go to.
You trade draft picks with garbage teams to get high picks, not low picks.
Well, we don't know what I don't know where all the picks is at.
Or you could take those high picks and trade them up to move forward in the draft. Get down.
Yeah, you grabbing. Now, I will say this:
the most you can get for Mike Evans as a draft pick is a 5th round pick at his age. You can't get anything higher than that.
Like I said, if you're that GM, what are you going to give up for Mike Evans?
Most you can get is a 5th round pick.
Yeah,
It's
he's 30. No team's gonna give you a first, I don't think. Really.
That's what I'm
I mean, you
saying.
can't
So what are
Well,
we
you can't
saying here?
you can't
yeah,
get a first,
but
even if some you
you
can't
still
for
still
you
shop him. You
can't get
still
you
shop
can't
the
get a first
man.
round pick for Mike
You're
Evans.
not gonna get no
No,
first round pick for no 30-something year old wide receiver
I'm not gonna shop
with
Mike
suspect
Evans.
hands.
I'm not gonna shop Mike Evans because all that's gonna do is what if it don't
You're
work
gonna
and you do
upset
want
your
to
you're
bring him
gonna
back?
upset your fan base,
All you're
and
gonna
now
do is
ain't nobody gonna
that's all
come to the game.
that's all you're gonna do. You're gonna alienate him and the fan base for no reason because you can't get enough.
this is a business. You're already not probably going to pay him the
You
money
you
that you need to
can't
pay
get
him
Then
the
you
enough for
ride
following
it
Mike
year.
out to
Evans.
the end of the year and pray that
I,
people
this is
still
no,
come
no,
to
no,
That's
no,
why
play
no, no.
for
that's
him.
This is
why
what
he
I
hasn't
truly
been
believe.
traded.
This is what I truly believe. I believe at the end of free agency, the Bucks are gonna match the highest offer that he gets, and they're not
That's
gonna go any higher. That's what I believe.
exactly
They're gonna match
because
it, and
because
then
I
he
think they're
gets to
gonna let
choose
him
if he
do what
wants to play with us
Levante
or not.
did. They're gonna let him do what they let Levante do. They're gonna
Yeah.
let he's gonna be 31 going into next year. Like, come on, they're not nobody's.
They're gonna match the highest offer another team gives them, and then it's up to Mike if he wants to stay or not.
They want Mike to see the market and and be reasonable. They can't. They're not gonna overpay for him. And now we already in cap hell. And then we overpay for an aging wide receiver. Yes, we all love Mike Evans. He needs to retire a Buccaneer. All of my jerseys are Mike Evans. All my kids' jerseys are Mike Evans. It would be devastating. Just like I still got 3 Jameis Winston jerseys. It'd be devastating. I'm like, but I'm not gonna overpay. I'm not gonna give somebody $2 when I own one.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what's a
Like,
fair contract for him then?
Whatever another team gives them, the highest other team in the free agency.
Exactly.
You match it. You
gentlemen
match it.
and
That's it.
gentlemen and lady, we about to close this out.
Yes, sir.
I was listening to y'all
I
rock.
think you've been
You know,
asleep for a while, Bucko. Bucko
huh?
went to sleep on the.
No, I was listening. No, I'm actually reading the room. I'm reading the Bucks room, fan room, basically. I'm
Yeah.
basically trying to see how everybody reacting, and I don't like it.
They,
But
they talk about pass interference. Get out of here.
yeah,
Please
we
go
get
sit
after
down.
that.
Please
So
go sit down.
we're gonna close this out. Closing remarks. Who want to go first? What did you see? What did you like? What you didn't like? And what's next?
I'll
Uh,
go.
oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'll go. I'll just go first. Get it out of the way. Definitely. What Bucko's preach is the trio. We have the worst trio of quarterback, head coach, and OC in the whole, and probably most of like the NFL. It's bad clock management, bad playmaking. Situational football is terrible. Penalties at the worst time, and then you got the O line just not it. It's just bad on all cylinders, and this year, most people called it, unless like you're a crazy Bucks fan, that like we're not really going to do much this year. It's not going to click. I don't see a world where it's like the bye week in 2020 where it just turns all around. You go on a winning streak. It's just not going to happen. Kyle needs to get a game under his belt, and don't throw him into a game where like the 49ers game. Don't throw him into that game. Do not throw him into some top defense game and then be like, oh, he didn't do anything because you messed him up and you threw him into like a high defense thing. Throw him into like I don't know what game's coming up. Probably like throw him in a Carolina game to see what happens. But other than that, it's pretty much all I gotta say.
All right. There's not a lot I like from this game. It's just been terrible for the past few weeks that a lot needs to change. I think if they have any real chance of doing anything, they have to flip the narrative. Todd Bowles has to get better at time management. He has to be able to fire up this team on the sideline. A lot of our captains need to step up. Dave Canales, he has to do a better job. Um, just like what Grizzlo said, switching quarterbacks may be the best option because, I mean, as he was better than what I expected in the beginning of the season, but now it's just being consistent of we're just getting bad at balls. We don't see him really motivating. He just sits down on the tablet. You see no in-game adjustments. So I think going forward, especially with these 10 days that we have, we just need to be better. And you guys have a good night. I try to hang in there. I got to get up at 5:30. It's almost 1:30 over here. And I'll catch you guys next time.
See you.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
All right, but
I'm just gonna echo mine's quick. I gotta see something different. I don't care at this point. I don't care what it is on offense. Experiment and lose. That's fine. But the same insanity little deal we got going with the same, I just want to see something different. If the playbook is too much, dial it back. If you need to dump off passes, dump off passes. If that's the new extension of the run, which I didn't even know that was a thing until we did it last year, bring it back if we need to, dog. I don't care, but do something different. And even down to the trade talk we was talking about, do something we ain't never seen before. Bring a player in. Show some initiative that at least you said this division can be won. Show us that you want to win it. Not that you're just on the field just to be on the field. You said that this division is a weak division and it can be won. And that was the goal. It still should be the goal. Show us that you want the division. That's it. That's it. If Baker Mayfield can't get it done, like they say, put Kyle Trask in, bro. Whatever, man. Whatever. Y'all hyped it up that it was a close competition. Okay, then it should not be a bad drop off at all with him in the game. It really shouldn't. If it was that close, then that means the drop off should be about the same. Might as well go with the in-house dude we drafted. I don't care about an insurance commercial at this point. So let's just do something different. This is another little mini buy.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah, just it's a mini buy. Use it wisely.
Yeah.
Get the playbook together. Get some continuity. Figure it out. That's it.
So real quick, before the season started, I said I like the roster outside of the two most important positions, which is the head coach and the quarterback. Starting to break through a little bit, kind of what I already thought about this team. Regardless if he turns the ball over or not, he's Baker Mayfield, and we kind of all knew what that was going to look like. I really thought Canales, and it's early, but I thought Canales was going to be able to bring a little bit more creativity than what we saw last year. He hasn't been able to. I will say this: the rumblings in the facility at One Buccaneer Place is probably not about replacing the coaching staff right now. But when we go to Houston next week, if we are out coached by that rookie head coach and D'Amico Ryans and his staff,
He's sharp though.
it's going to be a problem.
He's sharp.
We go out to Houston and get out coached. I'm not talking about outplayed, out coached. Because I thought last week I thought we were out coached. Tonight I thought we were out coached. We go and get out coached by that first year head coach. Then I think at One Buccaneer Place you're going to hear more rumblings about, that seat way hotter than we wanted to anticipate. And this could potentially be Bowles last year. It's the out coaching for me that's causing this team to be 3-4 right now. We've had several opportunities to win certain games. I don't understand how you come out a bye week and win and get 6 points against the Detroit Lions. They go to Baltimore, and we know Baltimore has one of the best coaching staffs in the entirety of the NFL. They go there, and that's 28-0 in the first quarter. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest. Baltimore's roster, you'd be hard pressed to name 10 starters on defense because they have so many injuries.
Yeah, it sticks and bones, bro. It sticks and bones.
Bro, they're actually talking about probably getting Ndamukong Suh if he does consider coming back. That's just let you know where they are on their defense. But
can we wrap this up?
Yep, that's it for me. Coaching.
Appreciate it. I'm tired.
Oh, don't worry, mine is quick. You ready?
Yeah.
Me? I have nothing. I'm speechless. The whole thing stinks. The end.
Okay, Sal, man. I get you, buddy. I'm right there with you, man.
All right, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Peace.
Shout out to all the Pirates of Sea Bandit. Shout out to everybody that came in the chat. Corey, Mopar Buck, Sal, Bucket with your girl, and the rest of the folks that was in there, Grislow, whoever I missed, I was reading comments, I was reading from what the coaching, I was reading the comments, I was reading what the coaching staff said. Shout out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Thank you for joining the live stream. Started late, but finished strong. Bend don't break, right? The Bucks fall to 3-4. They lose on the road to the Buffalo Bills, 24-18. 3 losses in a row, folks. This was an ugly stretch, and it's gotten worse. Every game, it just seems like it's a struggle for this team, especially on offense. The defense has its moments when they have lapses on third downs, in game situations, these last 3 games, but this is trending the wrong way, folks. And I kind of warned you guys and gals that this could happen with this team because of the red flags and everything that's happening right now. Not surprised, really, to be honest with you. When you take a step back and just take a deep breath and look at the team, you can't be surprised. A quarterback on his last leg, a brand new OC, and a head coach that's defensive minded. How far do you think you're gonna go? You know what I'm saying? I'm not totally surprised what the outcome that I'm seeing right now after 8 weeks. The Bucks are 3-4. That's what type of team they are. They're pretty much a middling team. They'll have some good moments. They'll have some terrible moments. They'll have some bad moments. And this is the roller coaster. I'm prepared for it because this is a transition year for me with this team, and I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to stick to that I'm going to stick to that approach, that mindset that this is a transitional year. I'm not going to be too hard on them. I'm still going to talk my sugar honey iced tea and still judge this team for what I see, but I'm not going to be overly hard on them because everything that everybody's complaining about with this team is the reality of it. And you shouldn't be upset. I understand as a fan, you're upset, but at the end of the day, you are what you are. Baker Mayfield has his ceiling. He's reached his ceiling with this offense. And I'm going to say this about Baker Mayfield. He's trying. Don't get me wrong. He's trying his best, but his best is not good enough long term. You don't, in my opinion, in my take from a football perspective, you don't pay him after the season. You let him test the market, do what you do. There's a ton of quarterbacks coming out next year. You take your shot at one of them. We need to do that. You can't tie up a bunch of money in Baker Mayfield because this can be the Daniel Jones situation, the Deshaun Watson situation. You feel me? Derek Carr situation. You don't do that. Smart franchises ain't going to do that, or somebody with some sense is not going to do that. So at the end of the day, the Bucks are 3-14. They're average at best. They were average. They were 3-3, but now they're 3-4, so they're below average team now. So, and they have a lot of issues on offense, and they have some issues on defense, specifically. Why can't I get that word always right? But you get what I'm saying. On third downs, in game management from the coach, I don't like it. It's a long season. They got 9 games to go. They're right on track to finish around that 7-10, 8-9, 9-8 mark. They right up in there somewhere. 1-4 the last 5 games. That's where we are right now. The honeymoon is over, Bucks fans. This is the reality starting to set in a little bit. It hasn't set in all the way, but reality is starting to set in. What this offense is and what this defense is. This is a defensive-driven team that has a lot of pressure on them. Texas is next. Can't lose that game, folks. We cannot lose that game. I'm telling you, we'll lose that game. Ooh-wee, that's 1-5. And it's going to get really ugly, especially we play bad. So that our next, I think 3 out of 4 games are on the road. So this is gonna be tough. With that being said, shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Thank you for joining this live stream with your host, BucosLocker. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify you on all new videos that's posted on this channel. With that being said, Fire those cannons. Seize the day. Raise the flag. Hashtag bend don't break. Hashtag stay humble, Bucks fans. Hashtag honeymoon is over. Hashtag pay Mike, right? Hashtag shake and bake. Hashtag trenches matter. Hashtag why. Hashtag what is this? Hashtag don't get mad at me. Get mad at the team. I don't play the game. I just talk about it. Hashtag facts over feelings. Hashtag reality over optimism. Hashtag probability or possibility. Which one you on? Which side you on? I'll see y'all next week. Enjoy y'all weekend. Take a deep breath. Relax, Bucks fans. I'm out.